Sorry, I'm eating real quick. Probably about the rain, man. But I just want to go live real quick, make fun of the No Kings rally. I hope y'all can hear me well. I don't know. They shut the government down for that, dude? In New York City, dude, at 1 o'clock, there's nobody there. Thousands of people there, 1 o'clock, they're all gone. Hell yeah. Some speed bumps. Woo! What up, Juanito? Dude, that was the saddest revolution I've ever seen, dude. That was horrible. Freaking cocksuckers. Do they not realize, dude, they're protesting, oh, these billionaires, Trump's a billionaire. But billionaires are fucking foreign billionaires are literally funding this stupid ass thing. How dumb are they, dude? But yeah, they're all scared. I'm telling you, if he didn't designate them a terror organization, yeah, there would have been some cities burning down. Guarantee it, dude. They would have thought they could have got away with it. Exactly, dude. You're right about that. I mean, if he was a fucking king, the government wouldn't be shut down. Period. You'd have that bitch open if he wanted. Yeah, they're definitely some tards, bro. Oh, the billionaires. He's helping all these billionaires, but then billionaires are funding them. The point is, I'm just saying, you know, if he was a king, he'd be doing whatever he wanted. Whatever he wanted. Oh, man. I'm eating this potato soup. It ain't that bad. It's thicker than what I'm used to. Looks like gravy, dude. Well, clearly, dumbass trans Steve don't know what a king is, so. Fucking guard. Day one, baby! Oh, man, I want to. Digger, dude, you got to get in the Discord, man, because, like, I got to find this video, but this fucking dude, he sums up what they're doing. And it's ridiculous. Because, like, in England right now, dude, they're literally trying to implement that fucking digital ID and shit. And money, there won't be money anymore. It'll be social credits and whatever. God damn, this dude got into it, dude. And I know he's right about it. Because they're exposing this shit. Yep, no KANGS. Dude, it sucks, man. I had the best thumbnail. I had the best thumbnail in the game, dude. But StreamYards is a piece of shit, dude. I'm about to quit streaming. That's why I've been going live once a week because they've been fucking this fucking app up or this thing up. I'm fucking pissed. Can't even upload it. Just won't let me do it, dude. So it's racism. Hey, did y'all see fucking Steven Crowder, dude, lay into those motherfuckers? That was funny. That's a good video. Once it starts raining, dude, I'm bailing no matter what. But anybody can come up. Even like good job, buddy, stupid fuck. Or Ginny. I'll debate real quick. Anybody want to debate about it? Why America's the best. And that gay little thing they did today was a fucking hate parade. It was a communist funded hate parade. Dude, Judy was out there. He fully came out the closet, dude. He was wearing like one of those lace shirts or whatever. So you can see his big old fake knockers and shit. Sorry, I'm eating this potato soup. It is so good. Gave me a chubby, dude. It's so damn good. Dude, I would have never went to that rally, dude. Not even in a million thousand years. These fucking idiots, dude. They're like, what's... Oh, yeah, Alex Jones kind of got into what they're trying to... What do you think they're trying to do? God, I gotta piss. Goddamn, I hate these people so bad, though. Bunch of fucking scumbags. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. It'd be interesting to see what Buddy said about it. Like, oh, yeah, I went to the protest. Well, what are you protesting about, stupid? Huh? 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 Ask him that. When they brag and flex. He'll flex. He'll be like, look at this shirt I bought from the No Kings rally. Fucking dumbass. Oh. Damn it, now it's thundering. Nope, don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, what a fucking joke, dude. I don't know what happened in California. I just seen like some of the New York and some of the Portland and Chicago. I think they're still going in Chicago. It's kind of funny watching these people, man. They're doing the most. They're trying to cause chaos and destruction. Meanwhile, while sitting back and crying, "Oh, Trump, look what he's doing." Dude, if it was me, dude, if I was the president, I would let my fucking federal agents full immunity just fucking mow you guys down. If you fucking touch him, you're done, dude. You're definitely getting me on the neck. So. Which reminds me, I guess it was George Floyd's birthday either today or yesterday or his past few days. But yeah, look up the New York City No Kings rally, dude. It was over at 1, bro, completely empty. And then watch the Chicago one. I called JB Pritzker. That motherfucker looks like Jabba the fucking Hutt. And he was out there walking with them, but he had like 20, 30 cops with him. What a fucking scumbag, dude. Yeah, he has been drug free for a few years. Dude, there's people on Facebook. That's the only reason I know about it. On Facebook, some group, they were posting them. Like, oh, it's his birthday. And all these people were in the comments. There's people that are like, oh, we love you. You're a fucking hero. And then there's people fighting about it. Because they're like, dude, he's a fucking crackhead. And he fucking put a gun in a pregnant lady's stomach. He was about to kill her, kidnapped her. God, I gotta find that video, dude. Oh my God. And the guy was kind of talking about what's going on, dude. I'm telling you, dude, they're gonna put us on a digital ID. They're gonna make the richer richer. I know you say, oh, they can't. A trillionaire can't get no richer. Yeah, they can, dude. Dude, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, no, it's not. That's why it's not all right. Cause it don't matter what color you are. When you're kidnapping people, you're fucked, dude. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, dude, that's why you gotta see that Steven Crowder video. He's like talking. He's like in a barbershop talking to these black people, dude, and they're like, "Oh, white people are the fucking problem in this country." And he was like, "Excuse me," and he goes off on her. He's like, "Dude, they fucking." He's like, "There ain't white kids out here robbing everybody, killing people for no fucking reason, dude." He went off on it, dude, to the point they're even sitting there and they're like, and they had their heads down. They're like, "Yep, he's right." But they tried to straight gaslight that dude. Yeah, I'll share it. Somebody shared it in the Discord. So I seen the clips, but they shared the whole thing. I watched that whole thing. It's fucking dope. Without being racist at all, he was like, yeah, he gave it to him, dude. He laid into him. They had all these bullshit. They were trying to say Charlie Kirk's racist. He uh, set the record straight about that. Fucking dope, dude. Did you see that Steven Crowder video?
Day one, baby. What up?
Can you hear me? Or
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm here.
yeah, day one.
Day one, baby. No, I didn't. What
Whoa, hey,
crowd?
do you see that Steven Crowder video?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what, dude? There's a delay right now. I don't know why.
Oh,
Hold on. I'll drop out and come back.
that's on my end. I don't know. My headphones are retarded. Yeah, my headphones are bad, man. It's still there. Dang, he dropped off. Yeah, I gotta find that video, dude. It's fucking sick. That sucks. It's about to rain. Fucking stupid shit. I might just come back tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna rain tomorrow. Ooh. Ah. But yeah, we won. We fucking won, you scumbags. Listen up, dude. Lean in close for this. Because we fucking won, dude. And there's still 3 more years in the game. And you can cry and pout, but it ain't going to change nothing. You understand me? I know Good Job Buddy's listening. I know D's listening. I know fucking Junie's listening. Got a few more years of this, dude. Just nonstop winning. Winning. I think Trump has like 30 fucking Supreme Court victories, dude. You hear me now? Or
Yep, I hear you now. It's perfect.
Man. Yeah. So I guess they shut the government down all for this fucking gay ass protest that didn't do nothing today.
Dude, they've been, bro, have they not been protesting from fucking the first week he's been in office nonstop? And that's the whole thing, bro. This shit is running out of steam, motherfuckers, just like all their labels. Do you cocksuckers remember all their fucking you're phobic, you're racist, you're fascist, you're this, you're that. And then eventually we're like, dude, it was like the boy who cried wolf. It ran out of steam. Their words were meaningless. And it's exactly what's happened now. This is like the 20th protest, 30th like in the last 10 months, I can't even count them all, right? And at this point, they're like, this is going to be the biggest one ever. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. It's great to watch these little pussies cry, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, we won. We won.
Winning. No. You know what the best thing about it? We got over 3 years left, dude. Well over 3 years left of just watching these fuckers melt. He can't do this. ISIS, it's unconstitutional. But like, right? And they're like, well, cool. If he's breaking the law, if ISIS is breaking the law, then we'll see you in court, bitch. But until now, we're following the law to the T, motherfucker. We're cleaning up the mess that the last administration left. Don't fucking kid yourself.
Yep. Why didn't they cry when old Obama he didn't ask for any congressional approval to drone strike? He did the most drone strikes ever.
I don't know about all that. I mean, I know that. Oh yeah, Obama. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I was thinking of Biden, but no, you're right about the. Yeah, no, because what's good for thee is not. What? How's that saying go? What's good for me? What's good for me is not good for thee. Like they're not abiding by that by any level. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with he's the one that created the fucking cages for the kids, but they're like, Trump's got kids in cages. You mean the cages that Obama built? You mean those?
Yep.
They called Obama the deporter in chief. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
It's fun.
Right. I mean, come on, Dougie. Right?
Yeah.
I'm making chicken fajitas, bitch.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I was watching this though. I thought it'd pop off. It did, dude. I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, what a bunch of losers.
Well, no. Back it up. You're leaving a big part out, big dog. Did you notice since that fucking Trump labeled fucking them a terrorist organization, then next thing you know, Antifa started mellowing out. Then they came out in those pump up costumes. They're like, we're just out here. You know what I mean? They like totally try to downplay everything they've been doing. That's another big thing. They're in check right now, bro. They've been labeled a terrorist organization. So if they like anybody that gets fucking like lumped in with that, they're gonna catch those. Like it's basically like catching a RICO charge. So they're all scared out of their fucking mind, just like you said. And a couple of them, the one that started that Rose City Antifa from Oregon is in some other country now, bro. They're tripping the fuck out. Yeah, no,
Dude,
they've all been put on alert, bro.
if he wanted to, if he caught one of those fuckers, like just played his day, he could sit in a
Guantanamo Bay. Hey,
Yeah.
alligator, Alcatraz. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, dude, he could sit up there. There's other black sites that I forget. There's another one that's kind of like Gitmo. Yeah, dude,
I heard about
treat him
that.
like dog shit, dude. But
No, listen, dude. Hey, listen, bro. How long? What, the last 10 or 15 years, motherfuckers? The Antifa's been running wild, and the mainstream media, of course, the Dems and the left, they're like, Antifa doesn't exist. They're a peaceful organization, right? Well, finally, after 15 years, Trump goes, these motherfuckers are terrorists. We're not fucking with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so their day has been done. They've been running wild for probably close to 15 years now. Their
Oh
day's
yeah,
done. They're
they're
done.
fighting in Paris. They were fighting in Paris yesterday or day before. Antifa.
Yeah, I heard about all that, and nor do I give two fucks. But in our country, yeah, no, they've been labeled terrorist and they're on fucking alert. And
Mhm.
right here's the deal, motherfuckers. I hope they all start getting broke off with 20, 30, 40-year sentences. Oh, you're part of this group too. Oh, you're on this Discord. You're done. You're done. You're done. Break them all off with what they are. And the same thing with maybe that McVeigh dude, possibly that did that whole thing, which is like he deserved the death penalty too if that was him that did that. You know, he was mad at the government and the gun rights and whatever. What I'm just saying, treat them like McVeigh. McVeigh was a homegrown terrorist. So are they, motherfuckers. Fuck them.
Yeah, you see that video? That one punched the ICE officer. They got him. Then there's some video of him at the police station. He was freaking out, dude, because he's like, dude, I'm probably gonna get 20 years.
God damn, bro.
Yeah,
If we can only do the worst to these guys. And I'm not talking fucking, and I'm just talking like some crazy island fucking work camp, breaking rocks 16 hours a day, living off bread and water. Fuck these motherfuckers, bro.
yeah, for real, dude. They made the Proud Boys a fucking terror organization or whatever.
Right. And the Proud Boys never did any of what we're watching Antifa do. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
don't forget the summer of love and this and that. And then this last year, like burning all the Tesla fucking didn't it, all this bullshit these cocksuckers do, bro, fuck them. And so no, it's funny to watch. My whole thing is that they've been pushing this message so long that's exactly why today didn't go over. They were like, this is the biggest rally ever in American history. And everybody's like, shut, dude. They overplayed their hand, bro. We're all done with it. We're all just like, yeah, whatever. Shut up.
Yep. Yeah, we're over it, dude. We're just trying to get back to basic life, and these people
Yeah,
can't accept. They can't accept fucking a loss, dude. It's like, what the fuck? Biggest crybabies ever.
ever. And this is the party of fucking, what do you call it? The party of peace? Come on, man. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? They're the
Mm-hmm.
ones that the biggest crybabies ever. The party of peace when they actually when they don't get their way, they're not the party of peace anymore.
Yep.
We're gonna come after you and everybody. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's who we're dealing with. Bunch of
Yep.
fucking Fruit Loops.
Yep.
Fuck them. Hey, here's the rad thing, bro. I'm almost positive or pretty sure that the next 4 years is going to be another conservative fucking Republican thing. So buckle up, bitches. Not only do you got 3 more years of Trump, you got 4 more years of JD goddamn Vance. We're stomping. Hey, our knees are on your neck and we're not taking it off, motherfucker. Fuck you, liberal fucks.
Yep. Yeah, man. They're just saying on CNN that Trump's approval rating is actually way better than what the polls are projecting. A lot more people approve of this.
The liberal media, they're going to say, "Oh, no one's approving, no one this, no one's like, dude." Of course, they're not going to. Well, they don't give him any credit, praise for anything ever. Number one, he fucking actually was the one president that so far is kind of stepping in between the Israel-Palestinian fucking deal over there, the Hamas deal. So no, they don't give him any credit on anything. You know.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing about that. They haven't
No, the
said nothing.
goddamn thing. Radio silent, right? They're like, stop this war. Well, he stops the war, and they're like, yeah, they wanted them to stop it so they could take credit. Period. So
Yep.
they don't give him to. He could save 1,000 puppies in a burning building. They would give him no credit. Zero.
Yep. They just said he's the devil, anyways. Yep.
They did.
So it's funny as hell. I was watching the Chicago protest earlier, and that JB Pritzker dude, he had like 30 cops escorting him, dude.
Who is that?
The governor of Illinois.
Oh,
He's a big fucking prick, dude. He's always talking shit. He's talking about arresting ICE agencies when they get back into power, or officers. He's like, we're going to prosecute you when we get back.
Well, here's the funny thing. If this current administration is breaking the law, then I guess we'll see everybody in court, but they're not. They're following the law. Like, you can't have a 4-year border invasion and then all of a sudden, like, well, I guess we got to take it. This is simply the answer to their bullshit. What up?
Yeah.
What up, dude?
Yeah, you're right about that, dude. That what they did was so extreme.
What
That's
the
what.
fuck is
That's
that?
why we're having this opposite reaction. But it ain't even half of what they try to act like it is. So, like they'll try to tell you like me and you are getting deported, like everyday motherfuckers, and it's
I
like
told
no,
you, bro. My buddy that came down from Seattle, he's half Mexican. He's born in America, though, right? And he's half Mexican. He's like, I'm really worried about flying down there. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I was straight laughing at him, like, dude, are you out of your fucking really, bro? Are you going there with this bullshit?
yeah,
No, listen, bro. That's that fucking That's that fear mongering bullshit that these cocksuckers do, right? It's the end of the world. Medicaid's gone. Medicare's gone. World War III. The economy's gonna implode. It's all bad, right? That's them. That's Eddie. That's fucking Limpress, fucking Junie. That's all these libtards, bro. They're fear mongering like a motherfucker. But at the end of the day, we keep pressing forward as Americans while they're over there shivering. Where's my safe space? I'm scared of America. We're all get out of our way because we're gonna make America happen, motherfucker. Sit down.
you know. Yeah, we're not letting these fucking idiots sell us out to the global elitists. Give us digital IDs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking dumbasses. So yeah, how'd that thing go with your buddy and your
Well, it's funny. I just talked to him today too. So he was out here for like a week or so. We had a good time. We had a great time and whatever, and nothing. It was just love. It was like family love, that type deal. But here's the thing. So I talked to him today for like an hour, and he's up in Seattle. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to the protest. I just I was gone for a week," and he's like, "I've already done my part." And bro, my buddy's straight Antifa, like hates ICE, hates Trump, hates like white people. I swear to God. And fucking, and anyways, yeah, yeah. Maybe one day I'll get him on. You guys could hear him, bro. I swear to God. But dude, I love him. He's one of my best friends. So I accept it, dog. I'm just like, I just I let him speak now. Instead, like, we can have maybe we'll have a conversation a little bit, but I try to avoid politics with him because we already had an explosion. So I just accept that he's like that, and then whatever.
yeah,
But I try to joke with him though too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny
it's a
though.
trip. Yeah, we had a good time. We hung out. I was there for like 6 hours with them. I didn't leave till like midnight, 12:30. I got home at 2 in the morning and fucking I went down and hung out with them. It was great. But dude, there's a couple different things that came in. I was just had a great time with my friends, did the whole thing. Got to talk with my Antifa buddy, which is great, and did that whole thing. But his sister, which we grew up with, um, we shared some old stories that are just kind of super unbelievable that I was thinking, I'm like, man, how can I put this out there as an interview and have a great conversation and put it out there? Because it's super anyways, I don't even know how to say it. Like I do the stories that we were talking about with her, my buddy's sister that I grew up with. I was like, oh my God, if our community heard some of these, like their mind it would be blown. So that was kind of a trip, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to put it out there yet.
Dang.
Yeah,
They think the world's gonna end and shit.
no, not like that. It's more like how we grew up and they grew up under and like in an abusive family in this weird situation, and yeah, it's a trip to like I don't know how to put it out. I won't put it out yet, but I'm like, So I was thinking about it. Should I put this out there? But the conversations you would hear would blow your mind. It's something that you would just like, what the fuck? And I swear to God, it's kind of unreal. But because I hung out with them for 6 hours and we started having some cocktails and we were drinking and old stories as youth came out and I was like, oh, that's right, that's right. And it's kind of wild, like something you would, I don't know. Maybe we'll do it on your shit, not on mine.
I mean, yeah, it'd be funny, but
It was cool hanging out with them, but I'm telling you, talking with the sister and hearing her stories. Um, okay, all right, here. Okay, I'll tell you guys one. I'll tell you guys one. Okay. So she had this abusive boyfriend, and she's like, "Oh, you remember so and so and so and so?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I used to put sleeping pills in his drink and his shit, and then he would be passed out, and I would like jam like a cucumbers in his butthole, and I swear to God,
oh
bro,
my god,
my friend's sister's telling me, I was like, she's like, because he was an abusive motherfucker, and she's pretty sadistic. So I ended up telling her, I go, these stories we were hearing, I'm like, you're like that chick from that movie that breaks that dude's ankles that are laying in bed.
misery.
Yes, bro. And there's other stories that she'll tell us that your jaw will hit the fucking floor like you've never heard in your life. And but she was like, come from this abusive family. She got with this abusive boyfriend. And I remember him when we were super young. And she told me these stories. And I was like, holy shit. She's like, yeah, bro. He would abuse me and then whatever. And then fucking I would put these pills in this shit, like in his drinks and whatever. And then I would abuse him. And I was like, what the fuck? She's like, oh yeah. Oh, there's other ones that'll blow your guys' mind too. You're like, what the fuck?
Dang. Yeah,
I
that's crazy.
swear, it's pretty wild, dude. Just because I hung out with them and then we grew up and then just sitting there talking and whatever. And I was like, and the stories that she was, I go, dude, people on my channel would trip the fuck out to hear these stories that you do. Like, oh my God. Their dad was murdered at a bar. So the dad was cheating on the mother. The dad was at the bar with the chick he was cheating with. The other dude walked into the bar and shot them both in the fucking back of the head at the bar, homeboy. That's how they grew up. And then this other fucking big Nazi dude came in and kind of became the mom's boyfriend and was super controlling over their like whatever. And then after that, the stories that you'll hear are like, oh my God, the sister became very sadistic. I was like, holy yeah, I remember the stories, but just listening to her tell him the other day, I'm like, dude, our community would trip the fuck out. Shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Kind of wild, anyways. Yeah. So maybe later we might talk. I might have her on and do a cool interview. We'll see. It's kind of wild, dude.
Dang.
It's not a joke. So what else is going on, man? We got the King's Day. We got the libtards. It looks like we had a fucking libtard alert. Hit the bell, dude. Hit the siren.
Yeah. Jenny's here, yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying deport me, Mister. You can't deport him. He wants me deported now. That's fucked up.
Hey, I'm surprised he took time away from his fucking his little furry buddy to fucking actually come here and hang out with us.
Mm-hmm. I bet you he went to the rally. Do you think Buddy went to the rally?
Buddy's definitely out there with the
And he
rally,
took
bro.
his son and shit, dude.
Right? Well, of course, dude. And they're both dressed in like fucking wigs and makeup. They're like, we stand for fucking everything.
Democracy, but we're gonna cry because the people voted.
Democracy.
We
Trans
didn't get our
rights, black
way.
rights, we're every right, human rights. Yeah, they're out there doing it, bro. Being fruitless.
Yeah, I was gonna check out and see what he said. I haven't seen anything he said in a long time.
So, dude, it's the same thing day in and day out and day in, and literally 10, 15, 20 paragraphs long on a, like, I don't read any of it, bro. And like, I might skim through the beginning, the end, like, what's this guy talking about? And I just don't do it. The same shit. His mind is melting, bro. Here's the deal, though, dog. Don't fucking forget. Their party is in shambles, baby. Like the libs, the Dems, dude, they're in shambles. Who is their front runner? Name one. AOC, that Jasmine Crockett. Who is their goddamn front runner? No one.
I think AOC. It is going
Oh,
to be interesting because they said Gavin Newsom's running for sure, and then AOC, and so we'll see if they step on each other's toes.
well, it's funny about Newsom. I mean, you're like, well, look at the track record of California right now. The fourth biggest economy in the world is California. We are the ones that like have Google and YouTube and all these corporations and all like the biggest people in the world, Facebook, they're all right here in Cali, bro. California is the fourth biggest economy in the world. The world, not America, the world. And look at the shambles we're in. Yeah. You think that that's bad management? Fuck that is. Newsom and all these other Democrats have ruined this state. He doesn't have
Yeah.
a fucking chance in hell, bro. That's my whole point. Let him run. He has not a chance in fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I fucked up Look how bad I did California in 7 years. Wait till I become the president.
Right. Free things for everybody, sex changes for everybody, hormones, fucking every prisoner's out of jail. Hey, all you murderers, you're pardoned. Right? That would be him. And just release fucking hell on fucking earth. That's what he would do. That's what the Democrats have done. Their track record's proven.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. Fucking, I guess. Yeah, AOC. I don't know. Still no policy, but
Yeah, well, the whole thing is that Trump, like their policy is how bad Trump is, right? That's their policy.
that's crazy, dude. Like we're like you could ask them a question and it'll turn into Trump's bad, but they're no. Oh, we
That's all
want
they
to do
do.
this. We want to
Well, look,
do none of that.
look at Junie, look at Good Job Buddy. Look, that's exactly as soon as you start having political debate, they can't keep Trump out of their mouth. Everything's Trump, Trump, Trump. And you're like, well, how about forget him? Let's talk about that's exactly. And here's the funny thing is they've been doing that for a decade now. Right before he ran, the 4 years he was president, the 4 years Biden was president, and then now his new like it's been that the whole time. Like everything that so during the Biden presidency, every bad thing was, well, it's because of Trump. Well, because he's fixing what Trump did, right? I mean, it's that's been what do you call it? Their scapegoat for the last decade. Well, it's all Trump. You know what I mean? No, dude, that's fell. Here's the problem with that. It's fallen flat. We've woken up to it. You know what I mean? We're like, yeah, we kind of see that ploy. We see what you fucking Fruit Loops are doing. So it doesn't have any merit. It doesn't hold any weight. Is what I'm
It's
getting.
like at the like last year, at the end of last year, before he became president again. Junie said, Webb said it too. Millions of people were going to die, and the economy was going to crash.
They did.
And look where we're at.
They did. They did. Well, yeah. They're taking your Medicare, your Medicaid. They're taking your this, the economy, but that fear mongering, right? And here we are. We're all still rolling. And who's the ones that are causing the roadblocks? The Dems, as usual. Anything good that, like I said, he ended the war that they were begging to end, and they've been crickets, silence. And even some of the Dems are like, well, we got to give him some credit. He finally got this done. Well, we'll see. We shall see. You know, but at the end of the day, here's the reality, motherfuckers. America first, bitch.
Hey, Junie, dude,
Fuck.
he's trying to lie and take it back now. You're a fucking scumbag, dude. Stop lying. He's trying to take it back.
He's a natural born. What's he trying to take back?
He's like, well, I didn't say that millions of people are going to die and the economy is going to crash in 30 days. He said 30 days.
They said all kinds of fear mongering nonsense.
Now he's like, no, I just said we'll look stupid. And he's saying he's right. How are you right?
Who's looking stupid right now? His entire party.
Yeah.
I mean, who's looking stupid, Jimmy?
I mean, his people are the people. They want to call somebody a rapist or a pervert, but his party is fighting for men to use women's locker rooms, women's bathrooms, give little boys sex changes.
Yep. Hormones for children. Yep, that's his party.
But, you know, we're racist. We're all these things.
Right. Hey, Junie must have went out there and fucking started protesting early. He went out there and already burned a few Teslas and Tesla dealers, didn't he? He's already back home typing on the internet. I was going to say, I'm surprised he's not out in his dress fucking protesting, but he got out there early and did his little destruction. Yep.
But he won't take in no illegal migrants. You know his tenant was African, dude. He Junior reported him like the first weekend. I guess he missed rent or something. He was 2 days late on rent. Junior reported him to ICE, had him deported.
Junie collected rent and the next day and then had him deported because he's like, yeah, I'll get the last month of rent and then he'll fucking exactly. That's
after he shot at him and got away with it,
Yep. Hey, Junie acts like he's a fucking social justice warrior, but he'll get immigrants to rent that room. Then he'll call ICE. He'll have them deported and get a new immigrant in. He does it month after month after fucking month. He's got his little scam. Junie's not Mr. Social Justice like he portrays himself.
That's funny, yeah. We're on to you, Junie. So.
It's all fake.
He needs to quit wagging his finger at people, and he's fucking evil.
Right. Hey, it's all financial for him. You know, he wants to be a nice guy, but he needs to get that. He needs that fucking, that alcohol, that lotion, all his other shit. Like, you know what I mean? Finances take precedence in Junie's life. So he wants to be a social justice warrior, but hey, there's bills to pay.
Yeah. What do you have to add to this, Sam, about Junie reporting his tenant?
Reporting his tenant for what?
Well, he was late on his visa, dude, and he collected that last month rent and reported him to ICE, had him deported.
Congratulations. Welcome to our side.
Yeah.
I was going to respond to what John said in the chat thing. I mean, look at what you've been saying, John, for all this fucking time. Look how stupid you're starting to look, and look how the shit is. You're always, your side is accusing us of doing all this horrible, heinous fucking shit, but we're not doing it. You guys are. You guys are bitching and complaining about your own shit you're doing, and you're trying to project it onto MAGA. When you're the real left-wing lunatic.
Look at him out there today with no fucking it just really didn't. It just petered out, bro. Didn't fucking make the impact or the wave that they thought it would make, and fucking we're just laughing at them. We've been laughing at them the last 2 years. It's another day of laughing at these clowns, dude.
Yeah, Antifa called for violence, and they didn't even do nothing.
Well, I already talked about that. They've been labeled a terrorist organization. If any of those fuckers get caught, they're going to catch those sentences. They're no longer just regular people that cause problems. They're actually labeled a terrorist organization, which holds fucking, a lot more consequences. Okay.
Yeah, it ain't no okay. I gotta go inside the.
Listen, Sam.
Yeah, I was watching.
Sam, that's why they're mellower today. Jessica and I already talked about them all. Of course, they're mellower. They've been labeled terrorists, or they start burning shit and doing to federal agents and police. They're going to face federal charges, bro. So they're watching their backs now. They're scared, and guess what? Rightfully, motherfucking so.
Yeah, imagine if they would have done what they did in 2020 when Trump was still president.
Oh, bro.
They only did it because the Democrats were in.
We'd feed them to the gators.
Fucking insane, man. Yeah, I seen Nick Shirley. I was watching Nick Shirley earlier, and someone was in his chat with a fucking rifle with a bang symbol, with a bomb, thing at the end of the barrel and Trump's name at the end of it.
Yeah, did you see that video where that Antifa dude was following him out of the city a couple weeks ago, and then the ICE dudes on the roof fucking put the lasers on him? He's like, "Dude, lasers are on you, motherfucker!" And he's like, "What a softie!" Like he's like a fragile little fucking skinny white dude, and Antifa's all trying to fucking intimidate him and all these things. You know what I mean? You're like, really, bro? So yeah, I've been watching that. Nick Shirley, he's pretty good kid,
Yeah, Nick's in New York. They were fucking with him.
Yep. Like that kid. He's cool.
Ooh.
They get mad because the big media ain't really showing this shit, and you got guys like him who have a big audience, and he's legit showing it, and it don't look good.
Well,
they don't like it.
I don't know. I watched a couple minutes of a porn thing the other day, and she's like, "I was in Portland. They weren't doing anything. Nothing was happening." She downplayed everything, and I'm like, "Well, I've already seen other videos where it is popping off to a certain degree." You know what I mean? But that's the thing. The liberals, they know since they've been labeled that terrorist organization, now they're like trying to change tactics. It's not happening. We're peaceful. We're not like this. Right? Just a couple months ago, they were one of the most violent organizations in America. Now they're out there in these little suits. We're peaceful. Come on, bro. Anybody with the fucking with a brain and a set of eyes can see the tactics and what's going on, bro. Period. I mean, don't fucking lie. You know what I'm saying?
Or John, maybe you're getting bad info. You ever stop to think about that, John? You ever stop to think that maybe your info is bad?
How come we're always wrong no matter what it is, and we could have a fact right in front of this fucking dumbass, but he's always right?
That's their tactic, homeboy. No, that's their bizarro world, Twilight. What you're seeing, you're not seeing. What you think, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, what? That's their tactic.
Hey, Digger, I could be there. Digger, I could be there right now, get my face pummeled in, and Junie'd be like, "That's not happening."
Nope. Yep. That's a peaceful talking to. That's what he would say. Exactly what he would do. And that's the Twilight. That's the. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sam.
Yeah, John, there wasn't a guy that was about to attack Nick Shirley with a helmet, and the only thing that stopped it from happening was sniper lasers being pointed at him.
Yeah, and he's walking for like 5 minutes, and this violent motherfucker was being ultra violent against him. And then Nick Shirley at the end's like, "Hey, bro, the sniper's got lasers on you. Like, stop it." And do you get like, and you watch the whole video, you hear the guy threatening the fuck, and Nick Shirley's a skinny little fucking fragile kind of white dude. You know what I mean? So he wasn't this aggressive dude or whatever. No, that's your people. That's what they're doing out there. But check it out. Now that they've been exposed, though, they kind of fucking switched their game up a little bit. That's the point I'm getting at.
I'm actually going to report Junie to the federal government. I'm like, dude, he's involved with Antifa.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can prove it. Look at all these threats. He threatens me.
Yep. Welcome, John. Yeah, you're about to be put on the watch list, Johnny boy. Enjoy. Fruit Loop. Because guess what? Three more years of Trump, dude. 3 more years, bro. We're going to put you on the watch list within the first year. And the next 3 years, they're going to keep a real close eye on you, Johnny. How you like that?
Hey, John. Hey, John. I hope you have a good ski season this year.
Day one, baby.
Yep, day one. Yeah, Judy, you're about to be on the watch list. Dude, the other day, dude, he left the comment and he was threatening me, and then I commented back, and then he deleted it. I screenshotted that, Judy, you fucking idiot.
What are you talking about? His job's going to get a nice list of the shit he said in the chats about Charlie Kirk and all this other crazy bullshit.
Well, you work on that. I'm going to be reporting him to the feds. I'm like, because the other day he was talking about, Antifa. Like he basically admitted he was in Antifa. So I'll hit him with that. Judy, you're done, dude.
That not me is retarded. That comment is full fucking level retardism.
Yeah, well, I just ignore him, dude. He's so fucking fence hoppy, dude. He just wants to argue.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird.
John, we'll just let your work decide if they want to keep you or not.
Yeah, we'll let the law handle it, Judy. We'll see what the law thinks about all those threats.
Look at Christian. He's lucky that ain't him. Christian is a left-wing lunatic.
But yeah, it's pretty funny, man. They said, oh, today's going to be the biggest whatever. Fucking pussies.
Yeah, I remember, what was it, around 1 or something? Shirley was saying, it looks like it's burning down.
Dude, fucking, we really showed out, dude, because they're still talking about January 6th. And then they didn't even do nothing today.
Yeah, did you see fucking Nancy Pelosi lose her fucking shit when she was asked about January 6th and not the...
Yeah.
And she said it was Trump's responsibility. But yet there's a video of her niece, her niece made of hers. Oh, I should have.
Yep. I saw that video.
These people, and there's a lot of them still there. They're not for us. They're for themselves, their rich buddies, and corporations that give them donations. That's who they're for. They're not for us. See, once you start eliminating, when you have these elections that cost millions of dollars, and you have these special interest groups and shit like that start putting money in, you not think they're going to get peripheral privilege?
Of course they are.
Company and corporation donations need to cease to exist in politics. Lobbyists need to go bye-bye.
Yeah, they need to make it a law. You can't be lobbying, dude, because these fucking, foreign companies can lobby our politics, dude. That ain't right.
That's
what you're seeing.
Fucking. That Now we can have a conversation, but your comment was full level retard, dude.
Hey, John, you know what they say, right? Johnny Junie Pie. When you go
Yeah.
woke, you go broke.
Don't get me started because
Oh, shit,
it'll
what's
take me.
going
It'll
on?
take me that. It'll take me less than 30 seconds to prove that comment was retarded, dude.
God damn it, I just had something on the tip of my fucking tongue. It was a
Sorry,
good
Sam.
one, too. Damn, it was a good one.
Sorry, Sam.
I'll think of it again. Oh.
Give me a second. Let me finish this taco and then I'll start talking some shit.
Judy, like what the fuck you talk about debate, dude? You have no point, dude. You just blame Trump. That's not a debate. You can't blame Trump for every answer.
Would
Debates
it
are
be
supposed
Trump's
to be
fault?
based off facts, you fucking dumbass.
Hey, John, would have it been Trump's fault if he developed a heart drug that would have saved your father?
Oh my god.
He hates Trump so bad that he would have sacrificed his own dad.
Yeah, he'd sacrifice a puppy, dude. He's evil.
John.
Hey, Dad.
Small man arguments, dude.
Hey, give me about 60 more seconds to finish this last bit of my food. And that was not a factual comment. And in about 1 minute, I'm going to show you exactly why it wasn't factual. So buckle up, Buttercup.
These are overrated. Oh.
Not really. I like puppies.
Hey, guess who I haven't seen over in D's lately?
I don't know.
The crew.
What?
The crew.
Uh,
The crew. The crew. You know, the crew haven't been over in D's. I didn't see them over there.
yeah, I don't know who that is.
The crew. Who's the crew? Who always refers to themselves as the crew?
I don't know.
You talk to her. You have her phone number. You communicate with her.
Yeah, I got no idea what's going on over there. I don't watch it. So watch deep.
And I just happened to catch it and it was like, holy shit.
I'm sure
Wonder
she's
where
blaming
they're
Trump for something. So.
at.
But no matter what, Junie, we won, dude. Get over it. They won, dude.
All right,
You'll be
cool.
all right.
Stop.
You'll have another Democratic president or Republican president in 2028 too.
All right, if you guys have a minute, I'll address Dat's comment and we'll address that real quick and I'll shut that shit down with the quickness. It'll take me just a couple seconds to do it.
I mean, if you pay attention to uh, uh, Digger, with what's going on, it's one of the biggest distraction and divides
Yeah.
scheme that I've seen.
I wouldn't doubt that there's probably a lot of big shit behind the scenes at play.
Yeah, there is. Did you see where $1
Right,
billion dollars of taxpayer money was funneled through NGOs to these organizations.
of course, all the libtards lining their pockets. They're the ones talking about the goddamn the rich elites, the corporate elites, to tax the fucking the rich, right? While they're over there lining, look at what Pelosi did. Her husband wasn't doing insider trading. They make a couple $100,000 a year. They're worth fucking $500 million. Get the fuck out of here. That's what they do, bro. Lining each. Look at what they did to that cocksucker in Ukraine, whatever his fucking Zelensky motherfucker, and his handout for 2 straight years while John, that little fucking piece of shit, was giving our money away. Yeah, give them all your tax money. Zelensky gets it all. Dude, they were funneling money through war, bro. That's what they have been doing. I'm not saying both parties haven't been guilty of it, because I think they have, but the last few years, we've been watching the fucking Democratic Party do it, funnel our tax money. And at the end of the day, you know why we voted for Trump? America first. And if Trump doesn't do it, fuck him too. The next motherfucker. America fucking first, bro. That's what conservatives, that's what Republicans, and that's what Americans are really about.
That's right, John.
John, you little pussy fuck.
Yeah, John, you're gonna have a
I
rough
don't have to
winter
look
this year. I
anything
think.
up. I don't have to look anything up. Let me address this. Everybody sit down. Give me 1 second. Because it's only going to take a fucking second. All right? Here we go. I'm going to scroll back. I'm going to read Dad's comment. It's going to take me maybe 5 seconds to dismantle it. Okay, here we go. Let me scroll back. And fucking, he said, oh, how MAGA has changed. MAGA in 24 was for states' rights, don't tread on me. But MAGA now is occupy me with military, daddy. What a gay, misleaded comment. You fucking weirdo. Listen. You're right. It is don't tread on me. Most conservatives and Americans, for the most part, we want to set our guidelines, our standards, keep big government for the most part, fucking from digging into every paycheck that we goddamn have, right? But what we had, Dad, was a 4-year border invasion. Remember everything we've all talked about? So now ICE, sent by Trump, is cleaning up that issue. We're not fucking govern us harder now. We're saying get the riffraff, the fucking invaders out of our country that came here over the last 4 years. Don't fuck with us. Get them out. Period.
Yeah, John.
Your comment is simply retarded. We're not asking the government to govern us harder. We're telling ICE to get the riffraff the fuck out of here. All right? I don't know how you cannot correlate what is going on, but there's something happened to your fucking head, and there might be a little tism fucking up in you, dog, because that comment was retarded.
He's on some Tylenol.
Right, he's on some Tylenol. No, I am not wrong. We don't want the government to control us harder, bro. We want them to get the riffraff out. We're not asking them to come after us. We're saying anybody that's not documented, get them out. Your fucking comment was next level retarded, you dumb fuck.
And look at it like this, John. If ICE does their jobs, that's millions of housing that's opening up for Americans.
It's just so weird that fucking Dad pretends to be the smartest dude, and like all of a sudden he's like, oh well, you guys don't want government control, but all of a sudden now you're okay with whatever he wants to label it, right? And it's
I
like, no,
don't think
we're not saying, listen, we're not saying for the fucking government to come after us. We're saying all those people that invaded over the 4 years, yeah, ICE is cool. And here's the deal. If ICE is breaking federal laws, then we'll see you motherfuckers in court. But right now, ICE is following the law, motherfucker. We're clearing up the riffraff from the last administration. We don't want the government to control us harder. We want them to get the riffraff the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we wouldn't even need military intervention if Democrats weren't telling
Yeah,
people to fight them, and they're
yeah,
actually fighting them,
right.
and they're
You're
not
Yeah,
allowed to do their job.
exactly.
didn't President Crockett call for people to take up arms?
He did. I heard that too.
And John doesn't realize that over the last 4 years, that a lot of major cities have gone to shitting back, and that's what Trump is doing. He's trying to clean those cities up. Like Washington D.C. is the safest it's been in years.
We have clarity, you fucking dumb dat not. I want everybody. Yeah, no, we're clear. We see what happened. We saw a 4-year border invasion, and we see ICE fucking removing people. Here's the deal: right, wrong, or indifferent. We cannot set precedents of letting just. Well, I guess the last administration just let in like 20 million. I mean, what can we do? I guess we can't. No, they're setting precedents. The next administration's going to clean that shit up, motherfucker. We do have clarity, motherfucker. What do we have fucking laws, dude? Right? So if fucking ICE and Trump are breaking the laws, don't you think there'd be federal fucking indictments on them? Don't you be federal blockages? Feds have tried. They can't because we are following the law. We do have clarity on the situation. Right? It's not a dictatorship. It's not fascism. It's not racism. It's none of that. It's that fucking ICE is cleaning up, setting precedents. Like, you're not going to allow us to have 4-year border invasion and the next administration do nothing. That's what we're saying to everybody. Like, there's going to be consequences. We have clarity. You don't. Don't school me, bro. I'll debate. But here's the thing, Dad. If you had a set of stones, you would hit the link and talk to me. And unless you do, you're blocked out for the rest of the day. Hey, Jesco, drop the link. If he doesn't have the balls to fucking come up and have a conversation, he don't have a voice. How about that, Dad? Get your fucking ass up, hit that link, let's talk. If you're not man enough to have a conversation, you don't get a voice here, baby boy. Okay? There you go. You want to set precedents? There's the precedents. Hit the fucking link, or you don't get to talk here the rest of the day. 24-hour fucking timeout. Because why? Because you're not man enough to have a conversation. That's why. That's why.
Yeah, I agree, dude. Because you're just saying that because you have, whatever anonymity.
Yep.
You think, I could just say it from the chat. You
He's
don't
all talk.
believe
He's
what you're
always
saying.
talk, but he's never man enough to come up and talk to us, Dad. You don't get to sit here and type your bullshit. Come up and conversate with us. Tell us how we have no clarity on a situation, which we're all clear on. We had a 4-year border invasion. ICE isn't breaking no fucking laws and deporting Americans. And it's not anything that you're portraying it as. Okay. Let me ask you, Ice. Let me ask you. Wasn't Kamala the border czar? And then when she was asked about the border, she's like, "Well, I've never been to Europe either." What about all that? You're not clear on that, Dad? Are you not clear on that, boy? You remember that, fuck boy? Get your fucking little bitch ass up and fucking talk about that. Don't tell me we don't have clarity when we're clear as fuck, motherfucker. You're out of your fucking mind. You're not coming up here talking down on me. I'll fucking own you. I owned you the second I started talking about this. I own you now. And I own you to the point where you won't even hit that fucking link and talk about this. All right? You got about fucking 30 seconds for you're done. You stupid fuck. You guys see how I shut him down? Did I not tell you I'd shut this fuck down? He's over there trying to school us on a situation we've all lived, which we've all discussed month after month, right? Year after year, the last
I don't
handful of years, haven't we all had
understand.
haven't we all have been on political panels and talked about this, and we're not clear, and we don't have clarity? Don't fucking talk down to me, motherfucker. Don't you even talk down to me like that. We've been
I'm
watching
still
this unfold. We've been watching this unfold, and for you to fucking tell any of us up here that we don't see what's going on, yeah, that was retarded. And you just got fucking proven retarded.
But
Dad.
Digger, I'm still waiting on gas and food prices to go down. I mean, everything's still going high. Walmart's raised their prices on everything.
Somebody time Dad
Some
out. I can't
items have
time it.
doubled.
Hey, somebody throw Dad on a 24-hour. See, he can't hit that link, right? You guys notice that? So why even argue with the dude that's all type and no talk? We're done, dude. Somebody time that dude out for today. Don't block him. Give him a little timeout. 1 hour. You're out of here. No, we have clarity, you fucking stupid fuck. Don't sit here and talk shit to me or Sam or Jesco or any of us other patriots up here and say, you don't have clarity. The fuck we don't have clarity. We see what's going on. I just had a conversation with my Antifa buddy. And you know what I did? I bit my tongue because he's like, yeah, ICE and this and I was unconstitutional. I was just like, I let him talk. Right. But I'm like, wow, if it's so unconstitutional against the law, I guess we're going to have a federal court case. But in the meantime, the law is being fucking enacted on. We are following the law.
They're already talking about prosecuting Trump's people already. They're already talking about doing that. And how is what ICE is doing unconstitutional? They have a target. They go after that target. And when they catch that target, there's other illegal immigrants associated with that target that are hanging out together. That's how those people get picked up.
Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All don't know. How do I get on to...
Well, John, we'll see if you're laughing when your boss calls you into the office this year. We'll see if you're laughing when the boss calls you in. We'll see how much
He's
you'd be
just
laughing.
talking. That not me. He's just talking.
Right. He won't come up and have a conversation. And he said, none of us have clarity on what's going on. That was what he said. Like, don't back it up, dude. I mean, don't push the field goal back anymore, Dad. You said we don't have clarity of the situation. No, we have clarity. I hear what liberals are saying. He's running a fascist state. He's sending military to cities, and that goes against our concept. We've heard it all. But the reality is, every libtard city, their fucking police force and their politicians can't handle their city, right? Number one. So they need some sort of help, number one. But number two, the whole ICE thing and what we got going on with Trump is nothing simply more than an answer to the last administration. We have more than clarity. We are the ones that talk about it week after week, month after month, and year after year. Don't tell us we don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. You're out of your mind. And the thing is, you don't even have the goddamn set of stones, the backbone to get up here and have a conversation. So fuck you. You look like a little fucking worm, motherfucker. You little one-celled amoeba fuck. Mister over here, I'm intellectual, I'm this and I'm that, blah, blah. Well, then get up here and have a conversation, bitch boy. Shut your fucking mouth. Don't fucking talk down to us like, oh, you don't know what. No, we do know. We've been watching it. We've been talking about it just like we're doing today. Our eyes, we see clearly. I promise you, dude, we see clearly. We saw clearly at the fucking 4-year board. Don't forget the gaslighting that those libtards did, the media did. There's no border. What border problem? Remember all that? And then, right? Yeah, no. We see clearly what happened the 4 years then and what's happening now. We are completely aware
Yeah.
of what, how,
Yeah.
when, and why.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
hold on,
recognize the
dude.
border
Junie,
problem.
hold on. I want to say something. Junie's saying that he's using this to further a political goal. When federal agents are getting killed, you stupid fucking idiot, dude.
Wait, further a political goal. Hold on, wait, pump the brakes. We all voted on that. What were the two policies America voted on? The border and the economy. No, but we voted on this. We said, you're sure as shit right. Shut the border down and clean that shit up. We voted on this. This is what we wanted. The American people spoke and you lost. Loser. Take the fucking L for the next 3 years and sit down. And then the next fucking administration's going to be Republican too, motherfucker. Sit your ass fucking down, Junie. All right? No, we voted for this shit. This is what America wanted. We wanted the border cleaned up. We wanted some better fucking economy policies. Exactly what we voted for. And that's what Trump is doing, what the American people voted for. None of your, dude, listen, your libtard fucking nonsense, bro. It's played out, right? Well, you know, I'm emotional in my feelings. We're like, listen, we're facts over feelings, right? That's who we are. We're done with your feelings. Let's get down to the brass tacks, motherfucker.
Come here, mister. Come here. Mister, come here. Come here. Buddy.
How do you guys like that filibuster, that rant there, dude?
Oh God, now that B feels verbally abused.
I know they're well. No, he's the one that said that we don't know. Wait. Here he is playing the victim. Didn't you tell all of us that we don't have clarity? You have clarity, but somehow we don't. We don't. Didn't you just talk down to us and tell us that you know more and you see more than we do? And we don't have the intelligence to see it like you. You want to talk about talking shit, you fuck? You want to talk about playing the fucking victim and they're bullying me. Motherfucker, I called you out on your shit and you're coward. You are a chicken fucking yellow belly fucking coward. You won't even come up here and explain your stance, your point of view, any of that, right? I said straight up, bro, you said we don't have clarity on the situation. I said, no, motherfucker, we do, because ICE is simply clearing up what the last administration done. We're not asking for more government control on us as our people. We're asking the government to clear out the fucking illegals. You're fucking the one that's wrong and you won't admit it. And you got schooled so fucking bad and clowned so fucking hard that you're shaking and shivering and afraid to even hit that fucking link right there and have a conversation. Matter of fact, I will get off the panel. I'll shut my fucking mouth. I will leave if you hit that link. But I know 100% you don't have the goddamn set of stones to do it, right? So until then, shut the fuck up. Hit that link. Hit that
Deborah
link.
does. Deborah's got the balls to come up.
Oh, bitch, slap that fucking whore too. Even though I like Deborah, I'll dick slap the liberalism out of her mouth.
Hey, Digger, Sunday Driver said nobody voted for brown shirts in our country. John, yes, they did when they elected Donald Trump to come in and clean up the mess from the last 4 years.
Yeah, that's exactly what they voted on. They voted on two things. It was the economy and the border. So what is he talking about? Those were the two issues that won the presidency, you dumb fuck. That's how fucking disconnected that these people are. They don't want the truth to be the truth. But no, you're right. Trump won on two issues: the economy and the border. Period. Hands fucking down.
Hell, he even had the fucking Mexicans. Hell, he even had the Mexicans voting for him. He had the blacks voting for him. He had unprecedented black and Latino votes.
Deborah, you get your twat up here. It's been a while since you've had a good dick slapping. Now hit the link, Deborah. I'll let Sam fucking
You
handle my light work.
you just want to tickle it right there at the hole before you ram it in her.
Now, I'm gonna leave that one for you, Sammy boy.
Tickle the hole and then ram it in.
I'm leaving that one for you, Sammy boy.
Man, I had a girl that was like that, man. I had a girl that was like that. She just like you to just line it up to the hole and just boom, just ram that motherfucker in.
Hey, speaking of fucking traitors, who do we have here? Yukon fucking Ann, right? Benedict Ann over here. Fuck you over here.
Be
Hey,
nice to
what are you
him.
sticking your nose into American politics for, Ann? You've already fucking turned your back on this country 20 years ago. You ancient old skank.
Oh boy. Now she might come up. The 50-50 shot, she'll come up.
Yeah, Yukon. Hit that link, you old broad. I'm ready to bitch slap liberals today. Hit that link, one of you fucking libtards.
Well, thank you, Deborah. Hope you're doing good, Deborah. Hope you're having a good day, Deb. Yeah, now fucking the cartels are putting targets on ICE people and shit, man. Wait, what? Yeah, it's just a matter of time before somebody does something.
100%. And of course, ICE is putting fucking, or I mean, I'm sorry, the cartels is putting, out on ICE because ICE is fucking hitting their bottom line, bro. They're not shipping billions of dollars in drugs and this and that. So yeah, the cartel's pissed. Fucking Trump cut into their fucking drug money.
Ancient old skank. Well, let's see. What? You're 55 years old? 50 years old? So you're half-ass ancient.
You're 112 years old.
Oh, you can always tell a Trumper because they badmouth everybody.
You can always tell a
Really?
traitor because they turn their back on America, you traitor.
How am I a traitor? You know what a traitor is?
Yeah,
A
her name's
person that, no,
Yukon.
what? Now shut your little lips. A traitor is a person that retaliates against their government. That I've never done.
I looked up the definition of traitor, and there's your picture right there.
Oh, boo-hoo.
What up, Ann? How are you? What
Not
up,
much.
Ann?
Digger, can I ask you a personal question? Is your mama still alive?
Yes.
Can I come over and verbally beat her up too? Hey, fair and square. Her little sonny boy is beating me up verbally, so that gives me the options. I can go catch a plane, go visit her, and verbally beat her up and tell her I learned from her son.
You bring this on yourself.
Hey, I just got in the damn chat and you badmouthing me, you little fuck. Jesus. Girl, but set of balls, you little fucker. Oh, wait a minute. Let me rip your tonsils out and I'll yank them up in between your legs.
Drink some prune juice and take a nap,
Oh,
you
that
angry,
shit's.
you angry
You
old
drink
fucking
that
bat.
shit. You drink that shit. That shit's nasty.
You sleep upside down in your cave hanging from your claws, Ann.
Actually, that's therapeutic on the back if you hang upside down.
Is that
How you doing,
Hey,
Gus?
hey, Digger. Do you know what the elderly make their mixed drinks with now? You know what they mix their vodka and their hard liquor with? Prune juice.
Metamucil?
Well, it's good for them because I don't like vodka. I don't like gin. Half-ass. It's been eons, but I like the taste of bourbon a little bit, but it's nasty. Whiskey, forget it.
Got it.
Hey, Ann,
What?
if you sign over your house and your estate and all your finances over to me, I'll give you one last hurrah before you pass.
I'll go fuck off. Go buy some liver.
Think about it. One
Only
last
put it in the
hurrah.
microwave.
Digger,
Only,
you gotta be
only put
kidding.
it in the microwave
Have you
for
looked
3
in the
seconds,
fucking mirror
Digger.
lately?
Have you looked in the mirror? You're 127 years old.
Oh, I am not. I'm only 73, you little shit. Jesus. You got issues, Digger.
Yeah, I want everything you own.
So does Sam. Get in line.
How about me and Sam come out
I
there
don't
and
want
split it?
everything you own.
Not much.
I do. I want what the
He
fuck.
said Sam said he would help me sell off this and that and whatever's,
Right.
and get 40 or 50%.
You know what? I was pissed when you got
No,
rid of
no, no,
when you
no.
got rid of my truck, and
I,
No,
I
it'd be cheaper than a fucking auction. That's for sure. I'd only ask for 10%.
I didn't hear what you said because
And,
Sam overspoke.
I was
I
upset when you
said,
got
no,
rid of
I don't want.
I was upset when you got
I
rid of
don't
my
want
truck.
40 or 50%.
Oh,
I don't want
well,
40 or 50%, and I only want 10.
Hey
anyways.
Sam,
And that's cheaper than any fucking auction house.
Anyways, I got the house leased. I got what I wanted to keep in storage, some of it, and then I've moved. So there.
hey, are you coming? Hey, are
Where the
you
people
ever? Let me ask you, Ed. Are you ever coming
Sam,
back? Are you ever coming back to America?
only for funerals.
What about your own funeral? Would you come back for that?
Fuck no.
Well, I was thinking we would meet where you own a house in what Illinois or something?
Indiana.
Indiana. Right. Maybe we can hang out, meet up for lunch at your Indiana house.
And that's leased to family.
I need you to go ahead and pull out the.
Well, that'll work
Yeah.
right there. If we could meet at a house in Indiana, that'd be great.
Yeah, I need you to have the deed.
Then I could go home.
At lunch, I'm gonna need you to
Yeah,
have
then
the deed of the house, please.
I
Sam,
could go home. Man. I could go
Sam,
home.
I'm trying to schmooze with Ann. You're over here
you
fucking
ain't
cock
gonna.
blocking me. You're
You're
cock
not
blocking me.
smoozing me. Jesus.
Hey, I
You
don't
got
want
your
the
ass
Indiana
out
house.
today.
You can have the more. You can have the other shit.
Oh God.
I just want the Indiana house.
It's my sugar. Hey, this is my sugar mama, Sam.
You guys are nuts. Nah.
Oh
No,
boy.
I got the house in Indiana uh, through a divorce settlement.
Did you
So Jessica, can you see your balls looking straight down?
slowly poison him, man?
No.
Oh, you didn't.
But I can tell you, the first of this month he did pass away. He wound up with kidney. Well, he wound up with. Well, let's see. A few years back, he had a widowmaker heart attack, and then a couple years down the road, a heart attack sometimes can affect your organs. Well, it did on him. It affected his kidneys, and he wound up with dialysis. And then about a year ago, they found out he had throat cancer, and he just passed away the first of the month.
Damn, 10 years too late, huh, Ann? You almost had him.
Yeah,
See, you almost had him, girl.
he died My first husband died, like I said, earlier this month, and he died almost 3 years after my second husband died. I guess I'm the last one standing when it comes to husbands. And
How
they
many?
all died natural.
I was gonna say, how many of your husbands have you murdered?
I haven't murdered none.
Oh, well, I
Now,
mean,
if
I'm
you were my
sorry.
Digger, if you were my husband, I would gladly get the right amount of dosage in your drinks.
Yeah, I know you've been working on it for decades. You're the fucking Black Widow.
Oh yeah. I don't want to be the black fellow. I want to be that. What's that one spider? Um. hmm,
Recluse.
ye- Yeah. I'm gonna be that one.
The brown recluse.
Those things are evil.
You know, you'll be the ancient recluse that comes out of a cave that just strikes on the men and kills them and then takes their
You
money.
gotta be careful of attics and garages with those bitches. My mom went into her garage. Damn thing stung her in the temple. She wound up in a hospital because when those sting you, it eats your flesh from inside outward.
Yeah, brown recluse.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was horrible. She spent 2 weeks in the hospital for that spider bite. No, I don't. I don't um, do harm to my husbands, but if they do me wrong, I know a good lawyer, and she's evil. I mean, women are entitled. I contributed in the first marriage and in the second. That's why I got the house on the first marriage. Put more into it than he did because it worked. So there. Uh, you still
So
working your janitorial job?
watch your mouth, woman. Uh, as fucking uh, yeah, I heard Trudeau's over there banging fucking Dylan Mulvaney.
Well, that's good because I don't like Trudeau.
That's your leader, Trudeau. He's over there
No,
fucking
he's
dating.
not. Our
I heard he's
leader.
dating
God,
fucking Dylan
catch up to
Mulvaney.
date. Are you
What?
really serious? Trudeau is no leader.
Who is he?
Carney's the leader.
They have a new dude over
Premier.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
Carney
Trudeau was
is
still your guy.
now.
See?
Carney's new prime minister,
That's how
and he's
much
pretty
fucking
good.
That's how much Americans give a fuck about international politics. We don't care. We're worried about us.
I don't care.
I know, but you're over there in Canada with your nose all up in American politics.
Well,
When you fuck,
Jesus criminy, I got a birth certificate that gives me a license to do it.
yeah,
Dummy.
but you gave up. You forfeited your rights.
Oh, bullshit.
You did.
You know what? When you go out against the government or you go out against the people with hate, that's giving up everything that you're entitled to.
You're on the wrong side of history, woman.
Well, not my fault. I
Whose
do
fault
have.
is it?
Why would it be my fault? I don't involve myself in direct on hands politics. I just you guys really don't understand. That's what frustrates me the most about politics. Is all you do is see one side is all bad and the other side is all good. You don't give an inch or a holler to think both sides there's good in both sides.
Well, whenever you have a side trying to kill you and silence you,
Right.
that's pretty bad.
Right.
Well, everybody's
We're
agitated.
not trying to kill them. None of us have ever killed them.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We want to beat
Think
up
hard.
John and Eddie, but we let
Oh,
them
yeah.
live.
The only
We're
thing
working on them too.
what do you want to see for the future of the United States, though? I mean, you
Civil
can't have
War.
see.
I'll tell you what I don't want to see. I don't want to see a fucking dude in a woman's bathroom
Thank you.
or
Well,
illegals taking over, dude.
I personally don't see any wrong or harm in a person who chooses to either be male or female because that's something that has
Yeah, it's
existed.
cool, but you don't got to be in a girl's bathroom.
That that is
Come on,
something
Ann.
that has.
Who are
Please shut
Ann?
up.
Who are you kidding?
That has
Who are
been.
you kidding?
And what would you do? You're using the bathroom, and then Junie walks in there, big old fake tits.
As
Listen,
long as he ain't wearing my underpants and my bra.
Would you seriously be comfortable with that? And he's like packing a big ass boner, fucking titties. It's like, I'm a woman.
I'll tell you what I want to see in America. We want to see where American families can provide for their family, where everybody has affordable housing and people can afford food.
Yeah, well, I don't see nothing in, you know, my base political belief is the fact that the government, if, I mean, the people own the government, basically. That's it, that's
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Corporations and special
yeah,
interest groups.
well,
that's
yeah, if
right.
you
That's
want to
right,
go
Sam.
that route,
That's
but
right,
if you
Sam.
go to the ancient paperwork,
That's right, Sam. Sam hit the nail on the head with that one, though.
Yeah,
but
Like
I mean,
it's
basically,
beyond the
this,
people now. No, it is corporate interest and what do they call it? Special interest in corporate things. Yeah, exactly is what it
well,
is.
when the Constitution was being written, those people that was writing that were the millionaires of the country at that time, and they had their businesses. So how far from the tree has the apple fallen? What my basic political belief is the government should do more for the people, and they should help people in their own different ways. But the problem is, it takes money to do all this fucking shit. And if you
Your
got
Hey,
the
problem is
guess how much money America makes every year?
that's
I
being controlled by the big guys.
4 trillion
I
point
want to see in
something.
America. I want to see in America where my check will last me and get me through the entire month instead of 2 weeks in.
Well,
Yeah, but Seb, you gotta quit getting those trans hookers, dude. Come on.
yeah.
Damn it, Digger, you got me hooked on that shit.
Hey, that one time in Vegas, bro. I'm sorry.
like I said, I won't do hate against gay people because they have just as much as a human right as to who they are, their
Yeah, we don't
identity,
we don't
everything.
hurt them. We don't ever. We're not trying to kill them.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about that? Yeah, none of us even talk about that.
Yeah,
But
It's
I
not
don't
even
know
an
why
issue.
we're
I just
legitimately being persecuted. I personally have Junie threatening to kill me on a weekly basis.
Hey, you know what we're
no.
not happy about? And you know what we're not happy about? Giving hundreds of billions to goddamn Ukraine. Okay. Funding these wars. Even Israel. Hey, the wells dried up too, Israel. Fuck you too. All right. That's the shit we're not happy about. The forced vaccinations, the fucking funding these wars. No, we're America first, no matter who is in charge. And if Trump is in America first, we will feed him to the sharks too, motherfucker. We are done with all this other every outside interest. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're
Well,
Americans. We're
then
back to this. You traitor,
that
Benedict Ann.
all bullshit. Uh, before before Pearl Harbor got bombed,
Yeah, which was your people.
the United
Those were your
States.
people that did it.
No, I'm not Japanese, you dummy.
I know you were simping for the Japanese. You ate a lot of sushi at that time.
Uh-oh,
So.
here's trouble. Here's Deborah Langley.
I'm not.
Deborah
I
fucking
don't even like
loudmouth
sushi.
Langley.
Jesus, you got it. What I'm trying to say,
I
Digger, is
thought
that
I smelled a yeast
God,
infection. And here's
uh,
Deborah, Miss Yeast Infection herself.
what I was going to say is when before Pearl Harbor got bombed by the Japanese, the United States at that time was known as isolationists, and they were.
Damn, mute. What
So
did
what,
you?
Ann? Does that mean that's okay? Antifa gets to run amok in the streets and attack federal officers?
That was
Yeah,
at that time. What I was trying to just explain is that if you don't want to be involved in all outside global affairs, then be like that they were. Then the country can go back to what they were before the Pearl Harbor, because the
okay.
United States was known as an isolationist.
No, I understand. And then we end up fucking becoming a
And
superpower. So
and
then
if
we
you want
kind
to
of became.
be,
I get what you're saying.
yeah, if you don't want to be involved in global this way, that way. Shut your doors.
Basically, though, we became a global superpower because all
Right.
those other countries in Europe got blown to smithereens, dude. And
Right.
then our
Come on.
car industry fucking blew the fuck up.
Yeah, we became
Well, you
a
can
leader
blame
of the
that on the
modern. We
government.
created the modern world in the late or into the 50s, actually.
Yep.
So that's exactly what it was.
No, the United
Yep.
The
States
industrial the industrial
that
And I'm
revolution.
started
telling you,
about the
dude, I'm telling you,
1900s.
dude, that was a big fucking power play. The Germans
Yeah,
could have won. Anybody could have won. And I think they're still playing that game to this day, dude, for power.
Well, when it comes to a lot of things, what you purchase and stuff like that, I mean, you want to talk about the corporations? What do you think controls everything you do? You eat, you sign,
we
Exactly.
already
That's why they're
listen.
poisoning
and the
you.
government is giving them the
We get all that. Listen, the
right.
world's
The
not perfect.
government is giving them the permission to screw you guys in the ass.
And we're not letting Antifa take over, dude.
Right.
Get over it.
We're not fighting corporations. We're fighting Antifa. Let's bring it down a notch, you old bat.
I don't
Well,
even
we need
believe
to fight the
that bullshit.
corporations because they're the ones that are poisoning us, and they're the ones that caused all this autism and all
No,
this bullshit.
I get that. You're right about that. I do understand what you're saying about that. No, that's true. But at the end of the
Yeah.
about environmental things, absolutely. But I guess what I was talking about was like deep state and BlackRock and the Soros. Like we're like, okay, we're not worried about that. But I do understand. You're right about
Well,
what the JFK guy is doing and all that and working on that. So I didn't mean it quite like that, but I was talking about we know that there's maybe bigger, darker things at play behind the scenes, and we can't focus on that. We could focus on more things that are in front of us. So I agree with what Sam just said. You're right.
well, I got vaccination when I was a kid, and Deborah is a little like younger than me, so I know she was vaccinated as a kid. The old time shit, don't you know? The old time drugs,
They
but
had vaccinations 200 years ago.
oh, you're a little. I'm gonna go talk to your mama. God damn, you're nuts.
Your mama, yo mama,
I can give you
Pete.
the phone
My
number.
mama's dead, and my mama's cremated in the ground.
She died
Dead.
Hey, Ian.
372 years ago.
No, she's
Hey,
living
Ian, you
on.
want a number? You want her number? I have it.
What?
Digger's
I'll
mom.
give.
You said you want to talk to her. I got her number. You want to call her?
My mom passed away, you
Shut up, Sam.
dipshit. But I'll give you her and her husband's plot number, and you can take flowers to her.
I just want the deed to your house.
Yeah, I would give Sam that info.
She can't afford to even drive there.
I'm
Better
just
You never
kidding.
know.
I don't have Digger's mom's number no more.
do what?
I had it about 5 years ago, but I ain't had it since.
Everybody I run across to it in this YouTubey thing. Oh, we know everything about you. I'd like to know some of them. Maybe I forgot.
we got your entire hookup, and
Oh, yeah, okay. What's my cell phone number?
we know it.
What is it? Don't say you know it. Get the
Oh,
balls and say it.
you want me to dox you right now?
You wouldn't get the cell phone number. You know why?
You don't have a cell phone. You're on a landline, you old bag of bones.
No, I got an antique cell phone. It's a Samsung Note 3.
You got a Nokia flip.
No, it's not a flip. It's a flat phone. It's not a flip. I would love to have. I had a pink.
Did
It
you
was
used to have
given
a?
to.
Did you
It
ever
was
have a pager?
no.
You never had a pager.
I
Uh,
did. I had a couple of them.
I did have a pretty pink flip phone. Yeah,
Flip
I
phone.
guess flip phone. Um, because when I got cancer in 2008, it was bought and given to me.
And can I be honest with you?
What?
That wasn't a flip phone. That was actually a dildo. That's why it never rang.
Oh
That's why
God,
that's why you never got a call on it. That
you
was a
must have been
pink
a
dildo.
horrible little shit when you was
That
a
wasn't a
kid.
pink flip phone. That
Can
was
you
a pink
imagine doing her as
dildo.
a kid?
That's why it
I can't.
vibrated and never rang. You didn't know that?
Deborah, are you here?
Deb,
Deb,
yeah, Deborah.
I think she's in fucking diabetic shock right now. She had fucking 20 donuts this morning. She's flatlining on us, dude.
No, just you know, that when it comes to politics, I just wish the government would help people more because we're getting the whole goddamn global system is getting a hell of a shape. Not
Yeah,
only
well,
food,
blame all these
wars.
corrupt ass Democrats who use all the money to help
Ah,
people for their own personal gain and fucking stupid shit.
I
Give the
heard
you know, there's
illegals,
good
give
Democrats
the
and bad
fucking foreign
Democrats.
fucking,
I
they
heard
give it to all the
Canada.
foreign countries.
Yep, I heard Canada turn into a shithole for India. You guys have fucking taken on more Indians than you could fucking even that your systems could even handle. So your own country flooded, or yeah, your own leaders flooded your country with fucking
East
with
Indians.
illegals. Our fucking country did the same, and look at what's happening in Europe. Exactly what Jesco just said. These countries are, and thank your fucking leaders that are doing this to your countries, and us patriots are standing up against it. America first. We don't care about any other country. We don't wish anything negative upon you. We don't care about you. We are
That's fine.
America first. We are strictly America first. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, from here on out. That's how
There's
we
some
are.
parts
All
of
right.
what.
So we don't listen. If it doesn't have American interest, it has no interest with us. Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
that's fine
Thank you.
because Canada at the moment, with the boycotts and everything, we just about destroyed the tourism in the states. They're boycotting any American-made um, products that the tariffs have to deal with.
So that's all fear mongering nonsense
No,
that
we're
you're
just
just.
not buying.
No, I get it. No, it's fear mongering nonsense. First off, you're not
No,
buying
it's
because
not fair.
listen to me. Listen to me.
It's
You're
due
not
to the
listening to me. No, no,
tariffs.
no, no. You're not
Oh yeah,
listening to
you're
me.
the expert, you little shit.
I am
It's
the expert.
because of the tariff war,
Okay, slow down.
dummy.
Hold on.
No,
You
you
know
slow
what?
down
You're not buying. I'm not buying. Nobody's buying because the cost of goods and services is outrageous. We
because
weren't
of the
buying. We
tariff.
weren't buying before the tariffs. We had record high inflations. We had the lowest value of the dollar and the highest fucking cost of anything during Biden. Okay, we're still recovering from that. So don't over here blame tariffs. Nobody was buying shit the last 3 or 4 years. We're all tripping on the
Uh,
economy. Okay. So
can
it
I
has
tell you
nothing to do
something
with tariffs.
though? Something
Nobody was
that
buying recently.
eh,
Nobody's been buying. You know that, right? Nobody's buying houses. Nobody's
yep,
buying
yep, yep, yep,
cars.
yep, yep.
Nobody's buying.
Chit
Nobody's
chat,
buying.
chit chat.
Dude, and that's why all these companies are fucking having record low fucking numbers, right? Nobody's buying shit. You're fucking a right. The economy's been fucked for the last 5 years. And that all started under Biden.
But can
Had
I?
nothing to do with Trump. Had nothing to do with
And you need to
tariffs.
take a. You're hyper.
No, well, you're full of shit. You're lying about that. Nobody's been buying for quite a while, and as
I
well
didn't.
before Trump.
Well, you can string it your own way, but that's not
No,
where
it
I was
is the
going
truth.
with.
We had
That's
record.
not where I
Okay,
was
we had.
going with the topic, but
No, I know you're
whatever.
like, no, you're saying nobody's buying them all. Nobody's been buying since
No,
the Biden, under Biden. That's
this
when we
that.
had hold on, under Biden, we had record high inflation. We had sky high costs of goods and services
Right.
that we've never experienced ever. Okay. And since then, you're damn right. Nobody has been buying since then. Like,
And I
listen,
tell you something though,
I'm a buyer.
I'm
I'm a buyer.
giving you opportunity to chit chat.
Go
Not let
ahead.
me
I'm
have my
sorry.
piece.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes, go
The
ahead.
point of this is the boycott in the United in Canada is based on those products that Trump has slam dunked a large tariffs on. Okay, but the problem is that.
Reciprocal tariffs.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Say it correctly, and that's right.
But anyways,
Reciprocal. We gave it back to you, bitches.
the problem is that the last time that the United States, Mexico, and Canada agreed to a, set tariffs and blah blah blah. Do you
Okay.
know that agreement from that point won't expire until next year? We already Canada, Mexico, and the states already had a set agreement on paper, signed, delivered, and that son of a bitch
So what that
agreement
would be? So what
doesn't
that would be called?
expire until
Uh,
next year.
we understand. I
But
heard you. So that
Trump
would. That's what's
has
called.
slammed another one on top of that.
Right. And so that's what's called. I forget the term it's used. I've had this conversation before. That's called like perspective. So if they know that, okay, for the next year and a half, we're locked in, but after that it could change, then they
Yeah,
then they then they look for then they go for the future of the next year, 3 or 5 years,
a
and
lot of it.
they
Yeah,
do perspective. Oh, I forget the word where it's long term, and then they go off of that. So I get what you're saying, but that's the normal way of doing business, and
well,
that's
that could
nothing
be.
new.
But the point of it is that's why Canada and Mexico got a little bit ticked, was because they had already went through this meeting, already got agreements, already signed the, on paper. The agreements were all intact, and then the states throws in the meantime is throwing another set of tariffs without being on
Well,
paper
but let
agreed
me.
to.
So from what
But
I
the first one
They're
hasn't even expired
reciprocal
yet.
tariffs. We're tariffing you the
right
exact same. You guys were
that
already tariffing the shit out of us.
The
thank
tariffs
you.
were always
And
there.
okay, no, now it's our
Honestly,
turn.
Yukon, we don't need to do business with Canada at all, dude. We were giving
Right.
them hundreds of billions of dollars. We've already made over like 500 billion just off other shit that Trump's doing. We don't need Canada's business. So.
So let me
Really?
clarify this for
Okay.
you. Let me clarify this before I forget.
Then
So hold on and stop. So let me clarify before I forget. So you said we had already had agreements with Mexico and Canada, and somehow something was changing and blah blah blah. But in Mexico and Canada got upset because we had already had agreements and already signed in place. Cool. I get what you're saying. But where Trump was coming from, he goes, listen, these countries have been fucking us for years, and I'm done with that now. So
can you
whether we
believe
had
it?
something so I'm just telling you that's what he said. And it's
Yeah.
exactly what Jesco said. He goes, no, now we're going to do reciprocal. What you've been doing us for decades,
Hey,
we're going
well,
to do. Hold on, Ann. We're not done.
tariffs have
You
always
listen.
been
We
there.
get what you said. We're clarifying what you said. You're damn right. There were agreements in place. We get it. But Trump said there's something new now, or he's getting ready to change. He goes, because you guys have been fucking us for a long time, and we're not doing that anymore, and we're gonna flip it back on you, which was what was called reciprocal tariffs. So Jessica was completely right, and we're talking about the situation, and that is what happened. So whether we had an agreement or not, that was Trump's fucking point of view. That was where he came from. He goes,
But but
you've already been, these countries have been fucking us for a long time. India
oh my God.
and hold on,
Since
India
when
and
does the United States play victim to other countries?
stop it. What I'm simply saying, he said
I
all these,
understand what you're saying.
and okay. He simply said all these other countries have been fucking us financially on taxes, and we're done with that. We're going to do reciprocal tariffs. So whatever was with Canada, Mexico, India, China, which are two of our major importers and whatever. Yeah. So he threw all that back out there, and he was playing hardball with all these countries. So what? He did. You're damn right. He was done with
Yeah, but the
exactly
only
what Jesco said. Jesco was correct. He said, fucking, you're right. All these countries have been fucking us a long time. We're coming back at you. We're done. Today's the day. And he did. He's playing hardball. So
but
it's
that
obvious as to
that's
what's
that,
going on. Well, at least he's upfront about it. Right? He's not
he's
hiding. He's
upfront
saying,
about it, but there's a problem here because of the fact when he decide when you have a country that has made agreements and
hey,
it's on
we already talked
documented.
about that. We already said that. Okay, there's
No, you're
agreement.
gonna let me
Deborah,
finish. When
We
Deborah, you
you
have
already
have
to
an
connect your
agreement,
microphone.
huh?
And we already agreed that he made agreements. We're past
But
that. Sure. Okay,
no,
fine.
we're
No big
not
deal.
past it because of one thing.
One second. Deborah, you gotta connect your microphone and your camera. It won't let me let
Yeah,
you
we
up.
didn't even hear you, Deborah, when you were up here. The thing I
That's what I
was
was gonna
trying
say.
to.
So we
Yeah.
couldn't hear. Well, I didn't hear nothing you
I
said,
didn't
Deborah.
either.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm trying to point out
Thank
is that
God.
when you have a set of agreements
Okay.
and it's the law, right?
Okay. Okay.
When Trump threw the second batch of tariffs on Canada and Mexico, he was violating the first agreement. So he's in violation.
Well, then,
See,
okay, we'll stop there then. So at that point, then it becomes a legal issue within the Supreme Court and the courts that are dealing with that. So, okay, fine. Okay, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to go ahead and agree. If he was violating laws, then it gets dealt with in the House and the Senate and all that. Okay,
he
so
won't ever be
okay,
settled
so
in
let's
the
go ahead.
House.
I'm going to agree with you. If he was breaking the law, then that's something for the courts to deal with.
That's
Okay,
why
so there you
Canada
go.
got their shit riled up because he was violating that
Yeah,
agreement.
but from
And
what
that's
I
why
heard,
Mexico,
Canada kind of bent the knee and agreed to some of the terms.
as long as it,
Friggin' Canada was tariffing the
Right.
shit out of us on
Thank
like
you.
liquor, cars, a lot of crap, wood, a lot of
Hey, Jessica,
there's always,
remember when Canada bent the knee and they agreed to some of the terms
Can
and then
you
but
can you hear
Anne's
me?
not a
yeah,
but
Yeah, I hear you now.
Anne is not
Okay.
Anne, you're not acknowledging
shut
any of
up,
that
Digger.
with
Deborah's talking.
It's so funny because I've been sitting here
fucking God.
yelling at you guys because you wouldn't let me say anything.
Yeah, we didn't even
Thank
hear
I
God.
didn't know
anything
Nobody
you
about
couldn't
wants
it.
to
hear me.
hear this ignorant old libtard.
Oh, shut up,
No,
Digger.
I was getting pissed.
You old
Yeah,
bitch.
we didn't hear nothing.
Oh man, I was like, I just asked one fucking question.
Nobody wants to hear you.
I know. I'm like, you rude motherfucker. But I'm so used to Digger talking over me that I was like, all right.
Get you stay used to it.
Well, you do know Digger flunked nursery school.
Deborah, you better not be up here white knighting for Antifa.
No,
I'm not. I'm not.
none of
No,
that
my
today.
question. Here's my question, though. It's a simple one. If it's America first, why are we giving $40 billion to Argentina so they can fuck over our soybean
Yeah,
farmers?
I
what
think
about
I
that?
just said all that. I think I just said all these countries, whatever. We need to regulate that. And if Trump is doing it, listen to me. If Trump is giving our money out where I don't want it to be, I'm gonna be one of the first ones said, dude, I'm not down with this. We're America first. We're not funneling all. We need to tighten. Listen, I'm not saying give nobody nothing. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is watch where we're giving all this money. Like, like instead of giving $1 trillion to Ukraine, it's like, listen, we'll give you $1 billion or $2 billion and you're good. Okay, we're not giving you $1 trillion. Like that's kind of what I'm saying.
Well,
But
and I
so
agree. We
America
should be
fucking first.
negotiating that stuff, right? You
Yeah,
know, it's.
Well, as American taxpayers, here's the deal: we haven't had a lot of say to where a lot of our tax money is being going to whatever programs or and I'm talking outside of the country, all these things where, oh, we're giving 50 million for condoms here, this or that, and all these weird things that none of us knew about or agreed upon. That should be more transparent
I
because that's
agree.
it. Because right now America is suffering across the board financially, economically, and we're all done with wars. We're all done with
Well,
um,
that's not true.
funding.
That's
No,
not true.
well,
no,
We're
no,
fucking
stop.
Digger,
with
Stop.
Trump.
No,
we're
I'm saying
fucking with Venezuela.
America people, we're done with it. I'm
No,
not
dude,
saying,
they're killing hundreds of thousands of people with drugs, dude. Fuck them.
yeah, well, that too. But I'm saying, no, I'm saying wars. America wants to focus on us and our economy, is what I'm
We have
getting
no
at.
business going into
But you need
Venezuela. Come
other
on now.
global countries
Bullshit,
to
dude.
No,
That
help.
the
guy,
fuck
that
we don't,
Maduro
Deborah.
guy, is not a legitimate president, dude. He's literally a
Deborah.
leader of the
We
cartel.
don't
Well,
have any
I don't
business
Yeah.
give
in
a
there.
shit about
What? How does that
Venezuela, but
affect
the
us?
point of it is,
They're
How
to
does
be a
that
sneaking
affect
country,
us,
drugs into
Jesco?
to be a
America. What do you
country, you have to,
mean?
Get them,
to be a
Jesco.
country,
Get
you
them.
have to
Get them.
interact with other
They're
countries
See?
sneaking. I'm
because
gonna
each
say, hey, lean
country is
in,
So we're
ladies.
gonna
dependent.
Lean
enter
in
into
real close,
another.
ladies.
Get them.
They're sneaking drugs into
Oh,
America.
Everybody's doing it, so we're gonna invade every
Jesus,
fucking
Oh,
what
where
country,
are you
right?
everybody's
voicing?
Yeah.
doing it.
Oh,
Yep.
Everybody. No,
No, no,
get
no,
them,
no. My
Jesco.
question is, if everybody's doing it, we're gonna invade every fucking country that's doing it, right? That's gonna
Yes, all
solve
I
of
it.
hope
them.
so.
Every
I
one
hope
of
so.
them. Every one of them. Everybody that's doing it, you're fucking A right. We are.
Well, I thought
Oh,
tightening up the
since
borders was gonna
everybody,
help,
so
though,
Deborah, since
Digger.
everybody's doing it,
You
then
can't talk both ways. If
So
we're
what?
tightening up the borders, that should be solving a lot of the problem, right?
Some of this shit is made in the United
Let's
States,
stick
Digger.
on
It's
one
not
issue, Deborah.
necessarily
So
No, I'm
coming
here,
from
asking you
other
a
countries.
you
I'm
just said,
asking you a legitimate question.
what is your question?
If he's concentrated on tightening up the border, shutting everything down, what is the point of invading Venezuela?
Yeah.
I know they're using Venezuela as a hub to ship to do all the boats to get the drugs in and out of the country because Mexico's been fucking a lot of shit's been going on there, so they're using different things from what I know. Now, I may not know as much on that topic as Jesco, but I do know this is what's going on. And
Well,
who gives up? First off, we're not invading in Venezuela, but yeah, we're fucking trying to tighten up on some of the cartel activity.
I understand that, and we can do that through a tighter system through border control, and also in our waters, not international waters, but in our waters. As
Yeah.
soon as they enter our waters or our airspace, they're fair game, right?
No. They're fair
No,
game
Why not?
anywhere. They're fair game anywhere on this planet. We are the
we
world's
can't.
elite.
No, we
Deborah,
can't.
I
We
got a
are the
Just
simple
world's
be blowing
elite.
question for
fucking
you,
boats out of the
Deborah.
water.
We're
How
the
many
world's
more
elite.
Americans need to die? How many more young kids?
Are you
They
kidding,
don't know what
dude?
they're doing,
I'm
and
the
they
one
get
that
a
was
little
on
bit
drugs
ahead
for
of
over 20
themselves.
years. Don't even talk to me about drugs.
How many more people need to die? Simple question.
How many people should not use the shit?
How
Looking to
many
pass
people
the buck.
became
Looking to
addicted
pass the
because
buck.
our
They can't
federal
answer a
government
simple
got
question. They can't
into this?
answer. They look blaming people
How
instead.
many more?
Blaming. Yep. How many? How many?
How many
For as
people are
long as the
addicted now
oh,
because our federal government stepped in and with the opioid
hey
issue?
Tracy.
Hey, keep pushing the field goal back. Keep diverting
No,
the
I'm
question.
So
We're
you
asking
think
a
no.
simple
You're
question.
50,000
you're fucking
more?
running the field goal.
100,000 more?
You're
So
running
let
Five,
the
me
field
ask
half
you.
goal.
million?
Yeah. Should we not be tripping on
Oh,
the
you care
drug or
about drug addicts now?
the fentanyl? I'm talking about the fentanyl crisis and the shit that's being shipped from China
Suddenly you care
all
about
through
drug
South
addicts?
America, from Argentina, from Cuba, from
So
these other countries that are.
where's the internal
It
treatment for
is
drug
bad, dude.
addicts?
I known people like I went to school with, bro, and they're dead. So yeah, I do
Where
care.
is the internal treatment in this country for drug
They're
addicts
working
and
on it. They
homelessness?
shut the border down, and they have been
Uh,
giving more
We
money
have
Shut
for
it.
treatments
Wait a minute.
helping
Wait a
everywhere,
minute.
people.
you dumb
Shutting the
old.
border down is part of the. They
We
got to
have
do something.
treatment centers
But
everywhere,
there
you
is
old
not
fucking
enough
skanks. We
treatment
have
centers.
treatment
Look at
centers
Don't talk
everywhere,
to
and
me
your
California.
like that.
mother.
Am I being disrespectful to you?
Everywhere.
Am
Everywhere is
I
a
being
treat.
disrespectful to you?
You watch your tone of voice when you're talking to a man,
Oh,
woman.
oh.
I'll bitch slap you. Don't even fuck with
But
me.
you
You
bitch
sit
slap
down.
them, and I'll get the soft for his
If
nuts.
you were
Hey,
in
we're gonna
arms reach,
mushroom slap you guys.
I
I'll
would choke
bend you
both
over
of
and
you.
peg your fucking ass. Don't even
I'd
talk
choke
to
both
me
you
like that.
Is
unconscious. If
this
you were
Sam or Tracy?
either
That's
you
Sam.
old broads, I'd choke both of you unconscious.
Let's see
Oh
KA.
shit.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. You guys are so liberal. You guys
Juan,
are
I love
literally
you.
freaking crying over the cartel. You
They're
can't kill
simping.
them. You
Yep.
can't
Who's the
kill
bleeding
them.
You
heart?
know who the fucking
Who's the bleeding
cartel
heart
is? The
up here
United
crying
States
about drug
government,
addicts?
because they're responsible for
How dare
controlling.
Trump kill those evil fucking.
You
Right,
guys are nuts. You're
Who's
nuts.
the
right.
bleeding heart when you're up here, all worried about drug addicts, right?
These are the broads that'll simp for Hamas, dude. Both these broads will simp for terrorism.
Oh, shut
Period.
up!
You
Stop with your
will.
You
dumbass
know
talking
what,
Both you
points.
will.
Digger?
That's a fucking stupid
Don't
point you're
assume
trying to
what.
make there.
You
Don't
guys never
assume
answered
for
how
other
many more
people.
lives, how many more Americans have to die?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Trump said on day one, no more wars, and we're still got the wars.
Oh
He
my
ain't doing
God.
fuck shit.
Oh yeah, he solved the Middle East. Yeah, I forgot about that. King Trump. Yep.
Boy, they're at a
They
ceasefire
released
right
all
There's
the
now,
gonna
aren't
be
they?
no
hostages.
solution in the Middle
Yep.
Do
East. We
some
All
just
the
do
hostages
some
we're
released.
all
history,
Team
Digger.
Israel, aren't we?
When Israel became what I think they called it when
Hey,
Israel
stay on
became
one
a
topic,
state.
you dumb fucking old bitches. As soon as we get on one topic, you just change and you change and you change
Well,
and you
I'm
change.
sorry
You
that you
do.
don't have
No,
the
because
mental
you
capacity to
bring up
keep
one
up.
topic. You bring up one topic.
Digger,
We start talking about it, and then you
But
change
I
and you
thought the
change.
God kid
Digger.
And
could
well,
fix
what
it
about
all.
this? And what about that? That's your fucking
I
tactics
thought
because
the
you get
God kid
proven
could
wrong.
fix it all though
Both
on
of
day
you old
one.
fucking liberal skanks, we're on to you, dude.
Oh my
Quit
God!
Well,
changing.
Digger,
And
I'm onto
the
you
prices have
because I
all come
think
down.
what
The
with
cost of
Digger
living,
with
everything
your
is coming down.
ADD or
Food. Oh my goodness.
ADHD, I do know and I do understand that you can only handle a certain subject or a certain item at a
I
time.
know that's why you keep changing subject and subject. And as soon
Well,
as we talk about one
Just
topic and then
answer the
you change
question.
and then you change
because
and
you
you
cannot
change you
Just
and
handle
answer
Deborah.
the
it
question. That's because you
with
have
your
You
difficulty
won't
issues.
answering the
answer anything.
question.
You'll change the topic instead of answering. That's what I'm
You,
on to you.
You
I
won't let
answer your questions. You change the topic.
you won't let me even answer the question,
I
fucktard.
bet you guys don't even remember the original question that Deborah asked.
Nope, they sure don't. They fucking
Depends
I
sure
what
don't.
asked why we're giving $40 billion to Argentina,
depends
and then
what.
they fuck over our soybean farmers.
Yeah, you got it.
Well,
But
Yeah,
no response
because you're
other than,
simping for the
well, I don't
cartel. That's
agree with
why.
what he's
Because you
oh
doing.
simp
You
for
Lord,
know,
the
then I'm going to
cartel.
have a
You
problem
simp
with
for
it.
drug addicts, or you simp for
See,
the
you won't even
cartel. You
respond to
simp,
that, right?
you simp for terrorism. You simp for the cartel. That's what you do.
And
Hey,
you're
well,
Deborah, Deborah,
you're
why
okay
don't
with
you just
fucking
come
over
out,
our farmers,
Deborah?
right?
Why don't you just come out, Deborah?
And
Why
you're
don't you
okay
just
with
come
fucking
out and
over the
admit
farmers?
you want illegal migrants here to rape women,
Sam, you sound
murder
like you're
them,
talking underwater.
sell drugs to people, and traffic children, and do fucked up shit?
What did you just
Because
say?
that's what you're fighting for. That's what you're fighting for when you want to keep
Don't
these
tell
fucking
me,
illegals over
Sam,
here.
don't you tell me what the fuck is I'm thinking or doing.
He's right. He's absolutely right.
this is
You
one
think
thing
that
they got a problem with,
that's
Deborah.
something that I co-sign, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, when you want to keep these illegals here, that's what you're fucking doing.
Who in the fuck
The
Nobody
is
said that,
point blank
Sam.
ever heard me
saying
say
it,
that?
I
Who the
remember
fuck
both
ever
of
heard
you
me say
broads. I
that,
remember
Sam?
both of you broads over Kilmar, the fucking Minnesota
I
father or
never
whatever.
said a
You're right.
goddamn
Now
shut the
you
fuck
you were
up,
on board
dude.
with that like a motherfucker, and then it
Well,
turns
I
out he
didn't put
was
any.
MS-13.
I
He
said
was a
due
criminal,
process
and
is
you
under the
simp.
Constitution.
Now, yeah, but us
Oh
Americans,
my
we
god.
didn't get due process at the border, did we? Did
Sam,
we
fuck
get due
that. Let's
process?
hang up. Don't even talk to me about that. That's
Did we
just
get due
ridiculous.
process at the border?
If you
No, we
educated
didn't.
yourself at all, you'd
Hey,
know
he gone.
differently. But how dare you?
Digger,
Because I've never said keep the illegals in this country.
Nor I.
Both
I
of you
said
have.
due process under the law, which is a constitutional right.
Oh, we have to
You
have
don't
due
just get to
process for
throw away the
10 million?
Constitution.
No. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. No. Sam.
Americans have that
Sam.
constitutional right. They're not Americans. They're a foreign
It is
invader.
written in the Constitution, Sam. Read it again.
Oh, so hold on. Let me make this clear. So we had over 10 million illegal border entries, right? So we have to give fucking what do you call it there? Fucking what'd you call it? What's the word?
Asylum.
No, fucking their
Due
legal process,
process.
their due process. So we have to give 10 million people due process, right?
Then
So the
change
10,
the fucking law, but you don't
no,
get
Hey,
to
we
they
don't
do
have the
you don't
time or
get
the
to
money,
just
you dumb
ignore the
bitch.
law.
when
We
they
don't have
get
the
no
Okay?
time.
listen
You
when
don't
they
get
get
to just
We don't
detained
have
ignore
when
the
they get
fucking
taken to
law.
like the office and shit, they do end up seeing an immigration judge, dude. They lie
Yeah,
about
pretty
that
quickly.
too, and then they get ordered for removal because it's a
You're out
proven
of
fact
here.
that they're illegals.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
There is
They
a due
do see
process.
judges
Let's go
about it.
back on this.
They try
No,
to lie and
listen.
act like they don't.
But
So,
nobody
wait,
wants to listen. So
no,
why I don't even know why I'm up here.
Deborah, and you libtards, you guys want due process for 10 million people. You want to jam up the courts and fucking all of the taxpayer money for decades to give due process to 10 million illegals. Do you really think that that's
Do you
fucking
know that they're picking up
economically?
DACA kids too?
I don't get.
That were
That's not what I'm.
protected?
Listen to me. Listen to me real
That
close.
do you know
Do
I'm
you
asking
really
you
think? Do you
you
really
can't
think Dad,
answer
you
anything.
really think? No, I'm
You're
not.
giving
I'm saying, do
a
you
chance
think our
to
courts?
talk.
Do you think our fucking courts have
Not
time for
just
due process for 10 million people? Do you? Do you? Right. Answer that. Do you?
Do you think?
No, no answer. Do you think we?
no.
Do you think our courts have
I
time for
think it's an
10 million?
impossible. Listen, I think it's an impossible situation at this
Thank you.
point.
Exactly.
Okay,
So it
but
is
I'm gonna
impossible.
tell you,
So right.
you
So you
cannot
just
just
got
stop
proven wrong. You
bastardizing the
just got proven
Constitution
wrong.
to
You want
suit your
due process
needs.
for 10 million, and you just said it's not even possible. That
Digger, why
I
don't
fucking
you
is
let
said
right.
other people have a say in the issues too?
No, because I'm not
if
backpedaling
you
on this.
don't like the
I don't care if you
Constitution, change it.
backpedal into
We don't
somebody's
get to just
asshole.
ignore
Let
it.
other people have a
The
say.
You
Constitution
old
wasn't
blue hair
written for
liberal
people that
bitch.
aren't American.
Bullshit.
Yep, that's right.
Do you
No,
know
that's the
why? Do you know
truth.
why
That's
that
the
was
It
cold
doesn't
added?
hard
apply to
fact.
Do
non-Americans.
That's the
you know
cold
why
hard
it was
facts, and I'm
added?
Thank
sorry that it
you.
Of
hurts,
course, you
but
won't
that's the
listen.
fucking truth.
That's right.
You know why it was added?
What was added?
To cover the African slaves that were brought to this country, to cover the
And guess
Chinese
what,
slaves that were
Deborah?
brought.
Guess what, Deborah? When frickin' Abraham Lincoln won the Civil War, he was going to deport all the fucking slaves.
No, he's the one
Yes,
that
he
added this
was.
to the
Yes, he
Constitution.
was. Chat
Um,
GBT it.
He
Gemini
was
it.
the one
Ask
that
guess what?
added
AI.
this to the
That's a
Constitution,
fact.
Jesco.
Before
1864.
Abraham decided to go the route that he eventually did go,
Nah, he was going to
the
deport him.
government was going to be shipping the slaves. One of the suggestions was all the slaves in the United States was going to
There
be
was a
shipped to Haiti.
suggestion of there
It was
was a
only
suggestion of
suggestion.
that. It did not happen because it didn't make any kind of sense. Most of them didn't even want
Yeah,
to
it
go back
did.
to the countries they'd been stolen from.
Well, on top of it, at that time, the United States or the colonies couldn't afford.
No, they were going to send him back.
100%. 100%.
No, sending
But
them
you know
back was
that
an idea, which is
this
nothing wrong with it.
He was
But the
going to do it.
idea was
do,
that they couldn't do it for a lot of damn
Dude,
different reasons.
Abraham Lincoln
and
said, like, he was like,
that's when
dude,
they
if
added
I
due
could have won the
process.
presidency without doing the Civil War, I would have did it.
And he
Listen,
also
Ooh.
said
that is when they added
once
due
a country is
process to our
divided, it will be
Constitution to
destroyed from
cover those
within.
that were here, that were brought here. Okay. And it still holds true. You can't
Yeah,
just
well, if 10
rewrite.
million of them sneak in here illegally, dude,
You
that's
can't.
not under the Constitution. So,
Yeah, thank
They're
you. That's an
constitutionally
invasion.
protected.
That's an invasion at that point. That's not immigration. So he's
Oh,
completely
Juan,
correct on that. No, he is correct on that. That no longer
don't mind old
constitute.
Juan.
Oh, stop. That no longer constitute immigration at that point. That's an invasion. And like you can't have 20
No,
million people
no,
in
you're
one day
twist.
show up. No, that is true. Like at a certain point, that becomes an invasion of a country, you dumb libtard. That is the truth.
That's how they've twisted the law to suit
That
what they're
is not the
doing
law.
right
That
now.
is the truth. That has been
Sam,
set in stone.
I'm not
Any
done.
Look,
country in this world,
he is
it doesn't allow fucking multi-millions of people. They're like that becomes an invasion at
no,
any
there
point.
he's using a law that retros to the 1700s to be
Gee.
able to do this. Okay.
so what, Deborah? We just need to say, okay, let's let them live their
That's
lives.
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if
It's
you look at the totality
still
of
a
it,
long way.
okay, you know what? I'm not gonna even gonna stop. I'm
Let's
not
hear
gonna
what
do this
let's give her a
because you
minute. Go
won't
ahead,
let me
Deb.
answer.
I want to
Yeah,
hear it. Let's hear her stupid bullshit. Go ahead, Deb.
and your shit is stupid.
Really, Digger?
I want to hear it. Let's hear it,
Love
Deb.
you too,
Do you
man.
do you really consider me a fucking idiot?
Do what, Sam?
Your politics is pretty fucking full of shit.
Well, your
But go ahead.
inability to listen to anybody but yourself
I'm
is
giving
full
you
of
the
shit.
floor to speak, and you won't speak. So I'm
Well,
saying,
gee,
go ahead, Deb.
thanks.
And now
Gee,
you're
thanks.
arguing like a
Mighty
dumb bitch.
fucking white of
And
you,
now you
brother.
don't know when to shut your dumb fucking
Oh,
mouth. Now sit your now
Digger.
back of the bus because you don't know when to shut your fucking dumb mouth like most dumb libtard blue hair liberal bitches.
Sam,
Okay, now
I'm
shut
not
the fuck
doing
up.
it.
You blew your turn. I said, Deb, go ahead. We want to hear you, and you wouldn't
Hey.
even fucking speak. All right, now you got to be told like a fucking
Oh,
like you need to be
Digger.
told. Now, hey, you sit your old ass down too, you old bag of bones.
Oh, you know what? You dance like my daddy did in the 1940s. The
Both
backbone
you
you.
frauds. Hey, you know why both of you are breathing air? Because I'm not within arm distance of either of you. I'd choke you out.
Yeah. I'd give you a throat punch. I would throw your thyroids and everything else down to your asshole. Now
I
shut
don't
up.
know if you.
What? Look, you know what, Digger? This is why some people just don't want to even talk with you because you think you know it all. You overtalk people. You're rude, and you don't give a
Uh-oh.
damn.
Okay,
Nobody.
okay,
Something
right, right.
happened.
You're just so.
Make a point. Get to a fucking point
I'm
already.
getting to
All
the
right.
point. You're a rude motherfucker. You dumb fucker.
Right. You have no substance in this argument, so now you're fucking ad
First
Yeah, you
hominem
off,
guys
I'm
are
attack.
gonna
trying to
tell you
tell us,
something.
oh, just let 20 million illegals come in and leech off
Right.
the
And that's
system.
First off,
okay. And we can't do anything about it. We have no say about it. We have no right about it. Right. They had no solution, but they told us we're not allowed to have an
I'm
opinion
not
about it,
part of
right?
the
That's
government.
what
If
they
I
did.
was working for the
Shut your
government,
you
there
don't even
would
live in
be some.
America, you old
It's
bitch. You
like
don't
this.
even live
It's
in
like this.
America.
I'm more
It's like this.
patriotic than what
The
you
While
fuck
know.
you are.
Americans
You're
are
a
going
fucking
hungry,
traitor, Ed.
migrants are
That you're
getting
gonna die a
thousands
traitor.
of deaths
And I'll
because
tell you what, on your death certificate, it's gonna say Ann Benedict Traitor fucking Yukon.
Well, first off, you put everything out of context with that one because of the fact you have to do something that violates the government, interferes with the
You're
government
a traitor.
to be a
You've
traitor.
been labeled a domestic terrorist and a traitor, Ann.
Well, whatever. It doesn't bother
and
me.
neither of those.
Yeah, people in the
And
chat said
neither of
you kind
those.
of gave up your
I am, but
citizenship.
in the,
So.
as far as private chat, I'm not doing it.
Okay,
Yeah, I know you're
appreciate it.
irrelevant in American politics. Why are you even speaking on it, dude? You're on your deathbed in another country. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ, Ann.
One, because I was born, raised, had my marriage.
The country you
There.
turn your back on and you talk up negative about.
How did I turn my back on?
We've never heard
You
you
know
say
how
one
many
good thing.
Americans live in Canada, you dumb fuck?
We've never heard you say one good thing about
Yeah, but we
America.
would
You
never
hate
renounce
America.
our citizenship ever.
Right.
Jessica, that I have not done. I hold both U.S. and Canadian citizenship.
You're a
To
traitorous
renounce,
old
you know
fucking
what?
listen, Ann, you're a
Uh,
traitorous old
I
head.
don't care
All
what
right.
you call me,
You
but
are.
one, I am a full-fledged legal American. I still
No,
have
you're
my birth
not.
certificate. I've never renounced my citizenship because I'm
I
too
saw your name
fucking.
on a list. I saw your name on a list and your
Oh,
citizenship. You've been revoked.
probably a top donator or something.
You've been revoked.
Um, to renounce a citizenship, say if I wanted to renounce my U.S. citizenship, it's $3,600. You just don't verbally give it up.
Trump renounced it for you. He pulled your card because he knew that you were Antifa.
I don't even know what the hell all that involves in
And you said you're like, I'll
fascism.
never go back to America. So
Right.
In the political environments that's down there, shit.
The greatest country on earth. Yeah. And you turn your back on it. Look at you.
Oh, gee whiz. 28 years ago, I turned my back on it because I fell in love with a Canadian. Wow.
And you've never said a good word about America since.
It's not, you know what? I love the
yeah,
country.
say something good about America.
I
Yep.
love
Right
the
now.
country, but I don't like the politics.
Say one good thing about America.
Yeah, right now.
Under the current regime,
Just about America. It doesn't have to be about a regime.
Right. Exactly. See where
well,
her
that's
mind
part
went?
of it. But
She hates
one good
America
thing
because
about America,
most people would have thought something Americana, not her. No, it's like you hate America. You can't immediately go, well, this is cool, that's cool. No. You couldn't even spit it out your old
well, the
traitorous
thing,
mouth.
first off, you're under misconception. Where you live in the U.S. states, you are not considered America. You're actually legally the United States living within the continent of America.
And
So there.
listen, if they ever make stoning a human illegal in America, you're going to be the first person that we stone. All right,
The
to death.
only thing I don't
We're going
like
to
about
bury
the
you, and then
United
we're all
States,
throwing rocks and boulders at you
No, we
until you
said
wither
say
away.
something good, not bad, dude.
Exactly.
I
How'd you
was
like
getting
that?
to
Hey,
that if
Jessica,
somebody
wouldn't that
lets
be
me.
fun? Stoning Ann to fucking into her
Can't
grave.
you control your guests,
A bunch
Jessica?
of us patriots
Wow.
just tossing stone on her old riddled old body. You're over here, Jesus, dude. You're a fucking traitor.
One thing I like about the United States is the fact it's a beautiful country. It's always, well, some point treated its people well. It does try to help people, but it's off track right now. The thing I don't like about the United States is the current political environment. I'm a
Well, we
type of
don't like
person.
listen, Ann, ditto. We don't like Canada's political environment. You guys are a bunch of
That's
fucking
not your
you're
problem. You're,
well, we're not
you
your
know,
Oh my
problem. We're
God,
not
how is
your
that not
problem,
our problem? But you're all
you
worried about
fucking sea
America.
hag. They're right. You
what I,
denounce yourself.
yeah,
You're not even
you guys just
American.
don't let me finish because
You're
you want
not
to
even
be
American.
right.
We're not your problem, you old hag.
I am American. I will always be an American or United States born and bred.
I doubt that. I think it's dude. You're a traitor, and that's going to be on your
So
death
are you.
certificate.
You're a
And
traitor
on
against,
you know
you're
how
a
you know when
traitor
they have
against other people. You hate on other political ideals.
you know how
You
when people
hate
die, you
on
know how they have
people
the you
that
know
are
how they have
not
like a
like
corpse,
you.
and you know
Look
how they
in the
have like the
mirror,
corpse after
Juan
you die. They have a toe
and
tag, and you
Digger.
know how they have listen. You know how they have a toe tag on the corpse after they die. Yours is gonna fucking read "and the traitor" right there on your toe
That just
tag.
that's ageism hate, Digger. And it's bad that you even do it because you probably got a mother near my age.
My
If you
mom's not
can't have
100. My
respect for
mom's not
your elders,
120. My
don't say
mom's not
nothing at all.
128. My mom's not 128, Ann.
I'm 73. Tough shit, isn't it?
You fucking traitor ass bitch.
And you're a traitor to your own family.
It's
Don't
weird. Hey,
forget,
wait.
don't
God,
forget, Digger. I do know your back history when you were younger.
you don't know nothing about nothing.
Really?
We got all your info, so keep it up.
Put it up.
We know how many fucking husbands that you slowly poisoned to death and then took everything that they own. Five,
I don't think so, but
five
whatever.
of them. You're the Black Widow. That's why you
That
left
is nothing
America.
but hating on other. You know what? I
You got
don't
three. You
really.
got three. You got three exes in America and two in Canada. You killed five of your ex husbands.
I've only had two husbands, so I don't know where you're getting that one. If
Lying.
you know so much about me, what's my what religion do I believe in? What's my phone number? What's my address? What's my credit rating? What's my
You're a Jehovah Witness.
You want to know my credit rating? I just checked it yesterday. I'll give you my credit rating.
No,
672.
No, it's 863.
That's your husband's. It's not yours.
No, that's mine. I just checked mine
That's
yesterday.
buzzards.
900 is the best you can do, and mine is at 863. You know why? Because I pay my bills.
Hey, are you booking my flight down there tomorrow?
No, why should I?
I want a sugar mom with the 900 credit rating.
I don't have 900. I got 863. I almost fell off my damn computer chair.
We'll get you up to 900. I promise.
Uh, what's your credit rating? 200? No, that actually is I only have, well, let's say credit. No, I don't pay on credit. When I pay my bills, I pay, straight to them. You know, um, your credit rating is actually based on your everyday living. How you pay utilities, on time
Right,
or before it's due, or
right.
your
That's
credit
true.
cards and all that shit.
Right.
You know, but yeah, I only check it once every 6 months. But yeah, man, Angie, you're smart enough to know what a credit rating is for, and it's people that pay their bills on time, people that I mean, you don't have to be super rich.
Now, credit rating's fucking huge. If
That's
you
what the
decide
whole fucking country runs
if
on.
if you decide to participate in the system, exactly, exactly. No, a good credit rating is huge. You don't need it. That's not really what it's about per se. But to have one is fucking straight luxury, bro. But it's also
Yeah, I mean, I
responsibility.
if
You have
I
to
wanted to
balance it. You
if
have
I
to
wanted to
balance
get
that
a
shit.
brand new truck, I can just go based on my credit rating, the way I understand it. If I want to go buy me a brand new 2025 truck,
Yeah, I agree
I
with
can walk
Angie. I
right into
wouldn't
the
flex on my
dealership
rating.
and walk out
Right.
the same day.
Yeah,
That's
that I
that's how
agree with,
quick.
Ann. Yeah, I agree with you, Ann.
But
But yeah,
no, I
as
mean,
far as that,
I mean, you guys can call me whatever you want, but and down to when it comes to political ideals, now my ideal is the fact that the government should be doing for the people and eliminating a lot of problems, but they're not doing it.
yeah,
Uh,
but also you've had your hand out your entire life. You've never worked anything. You've gotten everything from
how do
every
you,
husband that you've had. So of course
Digger? You're
you
wrong
want
on that.
everybody
Let
to
me
get
correct that. Let me
you want
correct that.
everybody no, you want
You
everybody
can
to have free
spread your
stuff.
damn little propaganda on me, but the truth of it is, in both marriages, I worked.
And
I
that's a lot.
worked and contributed to the marriage financially, emotionally, and every other way a woman can.
Oh, paying bills one day a month and grocery shopping, you call
Oh,
that work?
really?
Doing laundry? Is
On the
that
house
what it
that I
was?
have in the States,
It's called being a woman.
I paid.
It's called being a woman. That's what you're supposed to do is dishes and laundry. And now all of a sudden you call that work.
Oh, really?
And dinner.
Uh-huh.
I was a paralegal in the U.S. and what I paid for was half of what he paid for. But on my own,
Oh, you were a paralegal. You went around and fucking stamped somebody's the documents, you fucking right. And
I
then
worked in a lawyer's office.
stop it. You went around and gave that seal, that little stamp seal to people.
I worked in a lawyer's office. But,
Oh, and yeah, and Eddie was a DJ, sure.
well, I don't know about Edward,
Secretary?
A secretary.
but I worked as a paralegal, and then up here in Canada, I worked in immigration, clerical, but in immigration.
What immigration, dude? They let anybody in there. They're like, oh, you're fucking Sharia law. Come right in.
Right.
That's one thing I do. I don't understand why you guys, you even, I can understand if they come into the United States illegally or even into Canada illegally, which rarely happens. But why you hate so much on them? Why can't you just do things to improve
I
your
don't
own
know. Have you
life?
ever heard of 9/11?
Yeah, I lost a friend in 9/11, dummy.
Fuck them.
Turns out she's still alive. She just faked dying in
No,
9/11 because she didn't want to talk to
it
you.
was a good friend of mine, and that she graduated from Adams High School. She was in the tower.
We don't want Sharia law in America. So.
Everybody should just worry. There's,
So-
what's
And
going on what's going on in the U.S. or Israel or Palestine or Russia, or Ukraine. That's all bigger than us. We can't do nothing about it.
yeah, but you've been over here with the other libtards.
I'm not a fucking libtard. You know,
No, hold on, stop real quick. You guys been over here, like telling us that we got to get behind these wars and back these wars, and
not
we were over
me.
there. No, you did the whole. See, there you go. Now you're pumping into. You're like Jessica, or I mean, Junie, Eddie. All these people were totally pumping up that we have to back up these wars, and people like Jessica, and
I don't
myself,
believe in wars.
and us other patriots
Digger,
were
I'm
saying,
gonna tell you,
"No, you're a
sit down.
liar. You're the one
Sit
that
down and shut
you
up.
said that
I'm gonna
America.
tell
You
you,
said that America
I
had to
do
fight.
not
You
believe in
said that
wars.
America had to fight for Ukraine. You're a liar.
Yeah, you
You
did
I
said
say
that.
don't
that.
believe in
You
wars.
did
I've
say
always
that,
been
man.
anti-military.
You did say that we had to fund Ukraine. You're a liar.
I for
Yeah.
Ukraine, they should be helped because they're being genocide by
No,
Russia.
it shouldn't be helped. We're done funding it.
Genocide. They're fucking killing the shit out of Russians, dude.
Well, not my fault, but the point of it is that there's no point in discussing it with you guys because you guys are
Because
both
you lie.
ships
Because
that
you lie.
hate
Because all of
on
a sudden I call you
anything
out and you get
another
caught
person
lying.
has
No,
to
you just
talk
got
about.
caught lying. You just got caught lying. No, you backed up the
No,
whole
I
fucking Russia
said
Ukraine thing, and we
I
said
was
we're done
behind
funding it.
Ukraine.
And you said that no, that they, you said that we're their allies and we have the right to, or we had the what do you call it, to fucking do that for the
I
to back
never
them up.
said Ukraine was an ally, and thank you for putting extra
No,
words.
you kind of
I
did, and
was
you were right there with
legitimately, and
John.
I still am
You guys
legitimately
were preaching,
behind
and I can't
Ukraine.
even fucking talk. And you
Well,
guys
good.
were,
Welcome to my world, Digger.
because you lie, because you're fucking lying. We watched you for the last few years over there say how America has to back up, and as America was going through economic problems, us patriots where we were saying no, we're done funding these wars, we're done, and you were over there
Yeah,
saying no, we
well, who
have to do it.
said on national TV on day one, no more wars?
There you
Trump
go.
said it.
Now
You
you're
said their
diverting.
sovereignty.
Now she's diverting again. I'm
No,
simply saying
I'm
you
not
did.
diverting anything.
No, you
I
just did.
have,
We're
and I
talking
will
about
always
how
be
you
behind
people told us
Ukraine.
that we had to fucking pay for all these wars when us people over here, us patriots saying we're done paying for all these wars. And you said, no, it's our responsibility to do it. And that, no, you were, and now all of a
No,
sudden you're saying,
Yeah,
no, you
I've
America's
did.
the
never said.
fucking
I
global.
did
Like
say,
you guys are the
Right.
ones. Oh, America's the world police.
That's right. That's right.
I did say I was behind Ukraine, and I still am.
And okay, thank
I
you.
am totally and have always all my
Okay.
life been against Russia.
Okay, and I agree with you. Thank you. You're always backing up, and you totally back them up. And
I
we,
didn't.
and
I've
hold
just
on,
repeated what
stop.
I said back then.
I'm agreeing with what you're saying. You said you back them up. You've always hated Russia. Okay, I agree with that. But the last couple years, we've been saying, fuck Ukraine, fuck Russia. We're done with both of them. They can both bomb each other off this planet. That's what's up. So there's no denying that the opinion we've all
Well,
had.
you know what, Digger? You
Okay.
don't have a clue because of the fact that
So now you're denying that we've had a difference of opinion there? Because that is
no,
the
what I
difference
was
of
gonna
opinion.
say, you won't let me even finish,
Okay.
motor mouth. It's just the fact that people don't like Russia. People don't like Ukraine because of the money that's going there. That's fine. I don't agree with all the money that's going there, but when I see Trump on national TV hemorrhoid sucking on Putin, that disgusts me.
And that never happened, but okay.
Oh, really? What about the visit in Alaska?
That's called negotiations.
There
Going over
was no
there and
negotiations.
Hold on,
oh,
dude. Fucking, he flew B-2 bombers over Putin's head, dude, and he looked like he was
thank
about to
you.
shit his fucking
That was
pants.
the show of force. He was telling him, and he did. And he's told Putin many times. He said straight up, he goes, Putin, you don't ever want to fuck with me. I will nuke you, and you know it. He
Yeah,
told
well,
Putin
if
that.
you nuke one,
Okay.
everybody else nukes everybody
Yeah, he
Well,
said
else.
that
he
on
said it.
TV. He was
He
like,
said
dude, we're
it.
not playing, dude.
Yes, that's right. He said it on TV. Exactly. No other leader has told Putin, "I'll fucking nuke you." Guess who did? Trump did.
Yeah,
So
at
quit.
what
So quit
cost?
acting. So quit acting like he's kissing butt. He's not kissing nobody's butt.
Oh, shit.
He told Putin,
Yeah,
"We'll
you
fuck
don't
you
watch
up."
enough. So
He told Putin, "We will fuck you up," and he told him on TV, "We'll fuck you up, dude." Okay, thank you. He did.
I'll go find
Thank
a
you.
clip of it right today.
Find it. Because he did tell him
But I do
before.
know
And
that he
there's
did
other
call.
clips where he told him, you don't want to fuck with us. We will nuke, we will fuck you, we will nuke you. We'll go. Basically, he said straight up, "We will nuke you."
Digger, let me ask you a question. Since
What?
some fucking nut job took care of Kirk, why don't you step in his shoes and talk for him?
For
Your
her.
ideal.
Listen, man, you could listen. I know it's flattering that you're flirting with me. I get it, but I've never dated a 130-year-old woman.
Oh, you're fucking crazy. I didn't realize until now. No, what I'm saying is this: there's things that I believe in morally that you don't, and I can't do nothing about that. What's going on in the world is bigger than all of us, and guess what? We are not the power to take care of business.
What does that mean?
And
What the fuck's
that
that mean?
means on
Yeah,
our
you
you can
threatening us?
Jesco can moan and groan about shit, you can moan and groan about shit, and I could do the same damn thing. But guess what? None of us have the fucking power to fix the problem.
We have the
And
power to have a voice and
if
talk
you want the
about it.
power to fix the problem,
We have
you
the
got
power
these
to
little
talk about it.
political
Hey, listen here,
you
you
got
old
the
bat.
little political cartoons,
Listen here,
and
you
each
fucking
united let
listen
me
here.
finish. Let
You
me
ancient old
finish.
bag. Listen, no. We have the power to talk about it, unlike a few years ago with the cancel culture and then all media shutting anybody down that talked about the trans Tifa or talked about COVID. Remember a couple years ago, we weren't even allowed to talk about shit. So now you're damn right. We got the power to talk about it now. Okay.
Well, yeah,
That's
why
exactly
talk
what we're
about it?
doing.
Why don't you do something and talk to your senator, your congressman, your
Your people's the one that
representative?
wanted to
Those are
stifle
the
free
people you
speech.
need to talk to
Your people
get
wanted to
them to
stifle
do
free
something
speech, and you
about
know
this
it.
shit. You can get on any stream and flap your lips like crazy, but that's not going to solve the problem, and it's not going to be effective. Talk to
It
your
might.
political
It
people
might.
within
We
your.
spread awareness.
Exactly. It's a circle of fucking voices that are just reverberating around the
But
globe, which is
YouTube,
what we're doing.
YouTube
All of our voices are out there, and collectively, we are being heard. That's right. That's
Well,
exactly
everybody's
right.
being heard now because people are
Not
on
you. We
street
can't hear
protests and
you.
people are
We
on the
can't hear you
streams.
because you can't even barely breathe. You got fucking COPD. Speak
Well,
up. I'm just fucking with you. It's fun arguing with your old ass. No, we are. We're talking about
Yeah,
it.
Utah Ann
Exactly
is
what we're
a tough old biddy.
She is a tough old broad, bro. She's fucking, she gets it.
but you can talk all you want, and all you're doing is wasting people's time, flapping your lips, and that. Go talk to your political people within your states. You want to do something, that's where you start.
Well, no. You start what we're doing here, which because media kind of runs the world right now. So that's why,
I don't see anybody
okay,
stream when they're moaning, groaning, bitching, and being
we're
victimized
streaming
of
right
all this
now,
shit.
you dumb
I
old
don't see
fucking
none of
ancient
it on
bitch.
national
He
TV.
said, I don't see you're on a stream right now, you dumb cunt. What the fuck? Say
And what I'm saying is,
God
whether you're
damn.
on a stream or not bitching about this
Go
shit,
go take a
it
nap.
doesn't
You
get
need
on
to
national
fucking go to
TV.
We're
sleep.
not bitching. Literally, we were just talking about the No Kings thing, and then that not me started saying some
That's right.
stupid shit. And just like every fucking stream, that's how it goes, dude. We're talking about
You know what
whatever's
the new
relevant, and then
no kings
usually
means?
Judy comes in crying about it.
Yep.
No kings means that we, the United States, will not let Trump be a king.
He's not a king.
Yeah, he's not a king.
He
That is
thinks he
He's
more
is.
fucking
actually
rhetoric.
following the freaking rules, dude.
Thank
Otherwise,
you.
there'd be a lot of people getting arrested right now, dude.
Thank
They'd be
you.
fucked.
Yeah, if he
Those
was breaking
lawyers
the
ain't
rules,
arrest their fucking
This is
lawyers, dude,
point
so they have no
that
right.
really is.
reputation.
If the
You
rules were be
know, there.
broken in
Wait a minute. You know,
if
within the White House, there's an active impeachment going on.
and stop. If the laws and rules would be broken, he'd be in federal court right now. So stop with your bullshit.
He will be in federal court.
Yeah, okay, well then he will be, but he's not now. So we'll see
Yeah,
about
he
that.
already was, and guess what? He's a felon president. Get over it.
Oh, winning, felon president, baby, they
Yeah,
won.
we won,
And that's
dude.
something to be proud of.
It was
Yeah,
bullshit charges.
our president's
Well,
a felon
let
while
me
your
ask you something,
president's a
Jesco
faggot.
Digger.
Shut up,
Let
you
me ask
bitch.
you something. A man wants a job and he's a felon. Why won't most jobs give the man work? Because he's a felon. because it's against the law.
He don't give a fuck. He's a fucking billionaire.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda,
He
bitch.
don't-
He's a president. He's a felon.
He can
Right?
say he's a
I
billionaire,
know,
but
right?
his
You're over
liquid
there.
assets
Like, yeah, I know. Hey,
are
listen.
just
If your
He's
grandma had,
estimated at 5 billion. Yes.
Wow,
it's
5
funny
billion,
though.
big deal.
If somebody can't get a job, well, listen, you know what I mean? If your grandma had balls, she'd be your grandpa. But the case is, Trump's a felon. He's still the president. That's a fact.
Yeah,
You can't
but
change that. That's a fact.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
So
reality.
what?
But the point of
Nobody
the
gives
real
a fuck. We
reality,
want a felon over Biden. We do. You know that, right? We
I
voted
don't
for
give
a
a shit
felon over
about past
Biden.
presidents.
We won.
What
He won
Digger, shut up.
he won every demographic across the board, including the popular vote and the
The
fucking
freaking
electoral
Amish.
college, you dumb old twat. He won all of them. We
Well,
wanted a
listen,
felon.
old
We
man.
wanted a felon. You're out of your mind. We wanted a felon. Fuck yeah, we did. Bring
I
him.
heard you were a felon, Digger,
I heard you were a fucking old prostitute.
so it must be right. I mean,
You're
that was
damn
gossip,
tune you are. You still
but
selling your
I was
ancient old
told
funnel.
in gossip that you
you
had
old,
a felony
you
on
old
your record.
bitch. You old. Shut your ass up. Hey,
Why, you don't want people to know you're a felon?
there you go. See, always changing the topic,
No,
pushing the
just
goal. No, I know,
it's
I
right
know.
into
You
Trump.
can't
Trump,
handle it.
as a
You
felon,
can't
could
handle
be
the fact
president.
that you
But
can't
if
handle the
you
fact that
are a felon, you
America
won't get a
voted for
job.
him. Your
Not a good job.
your party that you turned your back on was so bad that America wanted a felon over them. That's true, and that's a fact.
But I'm not a
And not only
Democrat.
listen though, you know that he won across the board, right?
I don't give a shit who
Okay, yeah,
votes
cool.
for him.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
the
America
man
wanted
is
that.
no
America
different
wanted that over
than
what you
Kim
had to
Jong
offer.
Un. He is
Um,
no different than what Stalin was in the day. Trump is no
blah,
different
blah,
than
blah. More
Putin.
rhetoric. I know, but see, and that's right there is what causes fucking violence is your rhetoric. Stalin, Hitler, fascism. That's your fucking fear
Oh,
mongering
there is a
rhetoric. That's your fear.
fascism in the
That's
United
the
States.
bullshit, is what got Charlie Kirk shot. Is that what you're just saying right fucking now?
No, what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said about
yeah. Yeah. You over here fear mongering rhetoric, comparing fucking
Hungary.
Trump to Adolf. No, you were just doing that.
No,
Stalin
what
and
I was saying
Hitler. Yep,
he was
right. The
comparable
Third
to.
Reich. I mean, what's next? Is that hey Sam? Sam.
He's not here. I'm on it.
Oh, that's you. Oh, my bad.
No, that's what I was
I
comparing him
thought it
to.
was Sam.
From the day one of Trump getting into business, I never liked a man because he was crooked. He didn't pay his employees, and he really misused people of color.
I know.
Of any,
See it. Okay, that's fine. We get it. You didn't like him, and da. We get that. But I'm simply stating that the Democratic Party, the Dems, the Libs were so the Biden administration, they were so absolutely horrible that America said, please bring that felon back. Oh yeah, the felon that with rape, whatever, and all, bring him back, right? Like literally an overwhelmingly majority of America voted to have him back. That's how bad your party was. Okay. Thank you.
well, I mean, it's pretty good to man file. This. I don't know why a lot of people even voted for Trump. What was he voted for because he was a businessman?
He was voted for because the Democratic Party was so bad. That's why. It's not even about what he did.
That's not what
The Dem Party was so bad. They wanted Trump. They wanted anybody but them. That's why. That's how bad that the Biden party
But
was. Period. So
the
when you're
fact
all,
of the
why did
matter,
they vote for Trump? They voted for Trump because anything other than Biden fucking his policies were horrible. That's why. That's why they voted. Like,
what
don't forget, Trump was a convicted felon and a guy that has like some a rape case where he had to pay all this money out. Like, he was convicted of all that, right? But America wanted him over the other party. Like, that's how
so what
bad the other
fucking
party is.
funny.
The other party sucked that bad, and they were horrible.
I don't think that woman on the rape thing. I don't even think she even got paid.
Yeah, it was a civil case. It wasn't criminal. She lost the criminal case, won the civil case, and I don't know if she's been paid. That's not, but my whole point was that the Biden administration was so horrible. They wanted a felon that had this rape charge against him. Like, bring him back.
Each presidency is all different. Each man that runs a country is all different. Each president inherits the bullshit from the previous president. But the point of it is that Trump, based on he has no political science education. He knows dipshit squat when it comes to politics. That's why you have men behind you, if you're president. They're the ones that run the country, not the figurehead. Trump is nothing but a figurehead. If he says, I want to do this, he goes to the men behind him. Can you do this for me? Can you do that? Is it legal? Is it illegal? It's all the men behind him that is running the country. So you got say Trump's got bad ideas, and then he's got 4 men behind him that say run the country. They got bad ideas. And this is where we're getting into trouble right now, is because of the fact some of this shit's not illegal, what's happening in the States. Some of
Joe
it
was
is
doing,
not
right?
politically sound.
Nobody at home and everybody else running it like Joe, right?
Yeah, Mr. Otto Pin himself. But they don't discuss that. Everything bad Trump, but the other administration, nothing bad them. But we all witnessed it.
It's always been with them and their kind, their ilk. Look there, don't look here while we're robbing your treasury.
That was the treasury hasn't had money in it for eons. What the fuck are you talking about?
It wasn't what he was getting at, but fine. That's he was using that. He was using that as an analogy to, like, I guess that went over your head, but that's basically what he was saying. Okay, it did.
But just like with Yukon and all her clan, they cannot be introspective. It's always
correct.
Us against them. It's never, yeah.
What clan?
The desperate liberal, the hate.
Right.
I'm not a liberal, and I'm not a full.
No, you are a full blown hate America liberal. You are. You've never said one good thing about. We've known you. We've known you for 7. We've known you 7 years. We've never heard you say one good thing.
I haven't been on YouTube.
You are in that clan. You are in that. We've known you a long time. We've known you for years. You are in that clan. He is correct again. He's correct again. You are in the hateful fucking hate America clan. Not only do you hate America, you fucking you renounced your citizenship 30 years ago. You hate America so bad.
I did not renounce my citizenship, you dumb fuck.
Should be revoked. Should be revoked.
Why?
Anyways, I want to hear what Angie get it.
I just want to make sure the staff, the nursing home, fluffs up her pillow nightly. That's all I care about.
Right. Hey, it gets her fucking ratio of her oatmeal correctly. Not too thick, not too runny.
Yeah. You guys eat oatmeal? Oh my god.
You make sure her prune juice is nice and freshly squoze.
Only regrettable thing is we won't be there to see it. But as long as we have confidence and faith that it happens, that's all that matters.
Listen up, balls. I don't like prune juice. It tastes nasty, and I don't like oatmeal, even though it's good for a person, particularly with blood pressure.
You like tapioca pudding, don't you?
Ooh, I hate that shit. You know what tapioca reminds me of?
Your husband's taint?
No, swallowing semen.
Well, I mean, her good friend Jonathan thinks anybody at 75 needs to eat the green pill,
My good friend Jonathan?
Yeah. Wetbeard. I'm sorry, Wetbeard. That's what you know about.
Well, I don't maintain friends on YouTube, so using the term friend is a little weird.
It's a loose term, but you understand what I'm saying.
Who in the hell's Golden Age, anyways? I've never seen that one. I don't even know who you are. There's a lot of things I believe in, and a lot of things I don't believe in.
That's Pansy.
Huh?
That's Pansy Wagon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's time for a cognitive test. It's
I
kind
didn't
of
know.
precognizy too.
She didn't even know she was talking to dude.
I've never heard his voice.
You
Yeah,
thought
your
you've been
voice is
talking
pretty
for
good.
5 minutes.
No,
He's been
I've
around for fucking years and years. We all know who he
I've
is.
never actually heard Pansy's voice.
You heard his voice yesterday, but all of a
Yeah, he's
sudden now
been up
you
here
don't
the
I
even
whole
wasn't
remember.
time.
on.
Look. She don't even
Yes,
remember what she had for lunch, so just, I
Right.
mean, take that
Digger.
into
I
account.
The
wasn't on
dementia's
YouTube
kicking in.
yesterday.
Exactly, dude.
Digger.
You remember what you said 30 seconds ago?
Let's see. I called you a dumb fuck and was talking about.
Nope. See, there you go. That's the dementia. Acting
Oh,
angry, cussing,
you know what, Digger?
violent, verbal. That
We'll be kind. She's confused a lot.
exactly.
She's confused.
Did you cash in your shiny?
Fuck no, man. We got a long ways to go.
Nest
Long ways
egg.
to go, and a lot of people to forget. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, Sam.
What, baby?
Oh, you little shit.
I mean, since
Now
UConn
what you
mentioned it, for the last several years, I've posted my thoughts on regarding the shiny and not just empty optimism, but I posted reasons why's, what fors, how comes. So
Mm-hmm.
honestly, as it's skyrocketing, it's got a long ways to go, and a lot of people in the community. There's only one person in this big community that actually listened and took action. I'm not going to say who it is, not unless they want me to. But
Well,
other
I'm
than
not
that, with
cashing
with
in
the
until
people
I
that
get that price.
have their hands out and stuff like that, quite honestly, you had plenty of opportunity. So, pump sand.
Well, like I
No,
said,
that's true. That's true.
I'm not cashing out until I can get the most maximum price.
Well, no one, UConn, at your twilight time, and I know you don't really. Well, I can't say that. I suspect you really don't care about who gets left behind with what they have. But at your time, you best cash it out.
You might want to cash. You might have 9 months left, man. You could cash out
Really?
now. You could cash
No,
out now.
yeah,
Well,
no one knows the top and no one knows the bottom. But
um,
in the cycle, I mean, if you're going according to history and stuff,
She does have severe COPD and she is on
no,
oxygen at this
I'm not.
point.
I mean,
Well,
she's
No, I'm
not going to go
not.
anywhere. She's not going to go on a cruise. She's not going to jet
no,
around
what I'm
Europe.
saying is she's
You,
You
already
want to
like
know where my
failing
health
health.
issue is
Yeah,
at right
exactly.
now so you can get it straight?
And the
First
men are
off,
trying to have a conversation. We don't need a
yeah,
well,
cackling
yeah,
you're
old
not
yeah,
broad.
men in my
yeah.
eyeballs. Grow some
You,
nuts. Oh, wait,
UConn,
you
I
already
asked
have
you to sign
one.
the papers and stuff, and I told I would take care of your financial stuff, but you wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Right.
So here we are.
So I'm gonna
All
have to
right.
fly into Canada and make sure that the documents are signed.
Well, she needs somebody to look over her affairs.
Exactly. A good friend, somebody that's known her like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and you
Now, now,
guys
quite
are robbing me
honestly,
blind.
I would trust. Well, Sam won't be able to get into Canada. That's a problem. But
Neither can Digger, because Digger's got a felony.
I don't have a
I would
felony.
recommend. I would
Well,
recommend Sam to look over her estate. Her double wide trailer. And make sure that
double wide trailer.
Hmm.
all of her little neck or little beebs and baubles aren't stolen from her
A
next
little
door neighbors.
trinket, yeah, old dollar store trinkets and 1970s fucking Afghan fucking, little
Really?
blankets. Yeah.
Yukon, how
Hmm.
many cats you have?
None.
Be honest.
27.
Be honest.
No, I don't have any pets after my
No, I understand. No.
Her
I'll leave it.
trailer's riddled
Yeah,
with cat piss.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
live in a fucking trailer. I live in a modular.
Smell of cat piss lingers. That's for sure.
Everything. The
Gets down
wall,
in the padding and shit.
right. The
Mm-mm-mm.
walls, the furniture, the clothing, it's just, I mean, it's all done for.
The only pet I
There's
pet
no
have.
reason for you to be up there, Yukon. You need to come down to the
Oh
lower
God.
48 in order to
I was
uh,
telling her that.
take over. Watch over your offspring, whether they want you there or not. I'd
She's,
force my way in.
she, she's literally
Yeah.
living in a fucking, in a litter box at this point.
First off, I
Yeah,
don't have a
unfiltered one.
dog, and I
It's
don't
clumping
have
up.
a cat.
That's why she can't
My
breathe.
my cat died 5 years ago. No, 6 years ago at age 12.
What was the
And
name?
my little Maltese dog, Molly, She passed away about 3 years ago from heart problems.
Yeah. No, I understand that not getting to pay
Chain,
it, you know,
chain
at
smoking
your
with your
age.
dog. Yeah, chain smoking with your dog in a
As
bedroom.
far as
Probably
my
not the most healthiest thing.
COPD,
You
let
killed
me
your dog.
clarify.
Fucking.
Digger, shut up. My COPD is stage 1. My husband was a smoker and I wasn't. Secondhand smoke, you can get COPD too.
Well, that's
Yukon,
funny
you.
because you're a chain smoker now.
No, I'm not.
She sips wine once in a while, don't you, Yukon?
Not anymore. I used to have until you guys ruined it, and the doctor said, no, don't do that. I used to have 1 shot glass of wine once a month.
That's good.
And
That's what the Pope used to do.
wine is
Right.
good for the blood. That's
Jesus
why I
It
was
is.
is.
doing it.
The
Jesus
sulfates,
is.
absolutely.
I eat a healthy diet. Physically, I'm in good shape for my age. I got normal blood pressure,
I think
stage
you're the.
1
I think
COPD.
you're the fifth oldest female on to ever live. I think 127.
Oh, God, you're nuts. God, you must have not even graduated high school, Digger. I am.
I know more about you than you think, Ken.
What? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me so I know. What do you know? Come on. Don't say it.
You got to pay for that information. Like we sell it.
Everything's worth $1, isn't it? You'd sell,
Sure is.
you'd sell your
You,
mommy for 50 cents if
Yukon,
you could
do you pay to get service locally?
service. What kind of service?
Serviced. Read into it.
Oh, sex?
Yeah, who's changing your oil?
One, I'm anti-men at the moment. Um,
What? Did you buy a liquor license?
no.
There's nothing wrong with it. We're not judging here. We don't
I
do that in
probably
this
could buy
community.
a liquor license if I would buy a liquor store.
No, liquor license, carpet munch.
Oh,
Come on,
jeez.
Yukon. Am I going too
No,
fast for
I'm
you?
not
Do I need to
having
slow it down?
intimacies with no man or woman or anything else.
Just self satisfaction.
I mean, geez.
I mean, after all, you know how you like it.
Yeah, I know
That's
how I
weird.
like
That's
it. I
weird,
haven't
Aaron,
found a
because
man that's worth it.
your spicy emails say a little otherwise. You over there.
Emails. Which
Those
email
emails
address you getting?
Oh, here we go.
sending me those spicy emails. Oh,
Oh,
digger, this
really?
and
What
that. And
email address is it? Because I've
if
only got 6.
you said, "Oh, digger, if I was just 75 years younger, you'd
Digger,
put
let
me
me
in
tell
my."
you something. Among my preferences among men, one, you're too white. I like Armenian, Italian,
Armenian.
Hispanic.
I know, right? In Armenia, what the fuck? I
Where the
was like,
fuck
what?
that come from?
Oh
But
shit!
both my husband,
Mediterranean Yukon. Is that what your sophisticated mind tried to spew out there? Or
A
well, it just
Mediterranean,
Zimbabwean.
5 o'clock
Like,
shadow when he's 12 years old.
but with my personal preferences towards men as far as their ethnic background, I wound up marrying 2 white dudes.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm German and Hungarian.
I'd blow
I,
your
I,
back out, Ann.
unless you got your
Oh,
pedigree on paper, I don't really believe what you're telling me, Yukon. But that's
No,
okay.
no.
Play your lie.
My
right.
Hungarian side, they came out of Budapest. My German side, they came out of Austria.
I think you're Polish.
No,
You're a Polak.
just the Austrian, Hungarian, Austrian, German, and Hungarian. Magyar.
I
What?
think you're an old lesbian that was trapped in a fucking married woman's body.
Yeah,
Oh no,
she's
icky.
angry lesbian. Absolutely,
Exactly.
it's within that.
Old blue
I
haired
have
lesbo
nothing
dude.
against lesbians, but believe me, I like
Me
my
either.
meat firm. I don't like soft meat.
I'm a lesbo myself.
Hmm.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that.
but I'm not an angry old blue hair lesbo like you.
Blue
Yeah, we're
hair.
not as judgmental as Yukon is. She's from another generation.
Well, of
We're a
course
little
I
bit
am.
more we're a little bit more open minded and little bit more,
First
Right.
off, I don't have blue hair,
absolutely.
Digger. If I was going to have colored hair, I'd probably go maybe reddish burgundy.
You're right. Your hair fell out about 25 years ago. You're bald.
No, I got long hair almost
You,
down to my waist.
you wear a
I don't go
wig.
to
Uh huh.
beauty.
Uh
I
huh.
don't go
Uh
to
huh.
beauty shops.
What else? What else? What else?
Tell us about those fake tits you got.
Uh huh.
Oh, you gonna attack
They
me
hit the
on
knees,
cancer?
or you got them. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
I had
afford some,
are they
I had
still
breast
sturdy? Are they
cancer.
standing up?
anti gravitational effects. You can combat that.
Digger, don't dig into me on people having cancer.
I'm not. I just was talking about your fake tits.
Well, I only got the fake ones because of the fact of the fucking cancer, you dummy.
All right,
Uh,
I didn't know that. That's news to me.
I thought it was
So
more cosmetic.
with that said, we're not going to make a big
First
deal
off,
of it.
Digger, let me update you. I had breast cancer in the left breast. They removed it. I had a replacement, and then I had cosmetic for the right side, so I would match. Jeez.
Yukon, you never chewed tobacco or nothing, right? So the lips are okay.
No,
Okay then.
Did you end up getting a labia plasty? Like
no.
a wing reduction, or are they still flappy?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm flappy or not. Let me go in the mirror, go get a mirror and look. You
Do they,
dummy.
does it look
You
like beef? Does it look like beef jerky?
no.
I
But
don't
I
think
tell you
she's been
what,
worked over for
underneath
decades.
Trump's chin, he sure's got a pussy. Damn, you guys, I swear.
Is it beef?
We're just having a conversation here. I mean, if it's too
Right.
much, we're just talking here. We're all adults.
We're talking amongst friends.
That's right. That's right. Close, personal, lifelong friend.
We've
How's it
known
feel
each
to have
other.
one nut, Digger?
What? One nut?
Yeah. I heard when you got skin, they also decide to dissect you.
Yeah, but you know what? He lived through it. He's here. He stepped on the edge. He didn't play it safe. Kudos.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
shouldn't have played the edge anyways.
I
Yeah,
got two. I
live and
got two.
learn.
I got two big balls that would choke you out, Ann.
Yeah, well,
Right.
excuse you. We can't count a sock as a ball. Damn, Digger.
Few people get in a position when you see what the real value of everything is. Digger's one of them, and I've been there too, so I understand.
Yeah.
I can't believe Sam asked that of me. Sam?
Ann's trying to rage bait, dude.
No, I was looking at something.
I love that though. It's funny when you say that shit. You old
No, I
bitch.
just was looking at something private chat.
What?
Ah,
Dude, you are a spicy old broad. I'll tell you that. You know what, dude? You haven't argued in a while, and like you're you got the energy in you to argue today. Like you're about it.
well, I can argue any day. It's just I haven't been on the YouTube. The last time I was here was on Jesco's, and I helped him with an issue, and
I could
that.
tell you kind of miss being a little combative, argumentative, because today
Well,
you're.
I never plan on getting on anything to argue or debate or anything like
Oh,
that. It's
hey,
just,
old Deb couldn't fucking take the heat. She got up out the kitchen.
well, you do frustrate a lot of people, Digger, because you don't have the kindness to let others voice their opinion.
No, I do, but I don't have the fucking tolerance to deal with bullshit when you
That's
fucking when you liberals just straight blatantly lie. It's hard to just listen to and just okay. we'll be speaking about something. It's fairly common sense. It's fairly straightforward. 90% of people are pretty much in agreement. And then you or Deb are arguing just, and then at that point you're like, it makes somebody like myself or even Panji want to pull our fucking hair out. You're like, Panji doesn't even come up very often, but every once in a while he gets so frustrated. He's like, he has to come up and voice his opinion. You know what I mean? That's the
Well, that's
problem.
his opinion.
Because
And
you
first off,
listen,
yeah,
TDS is so
this
strong
is
with you
why.
guys. TDS is so strong with you, with this group, that you guys will just argue common sense. And it is frustrating.
But the reason Deborah or I get frustrated and try to voice our opinion is because you won't let us talk.
Aren't you talking now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we try to voice a real good opinion, which is counteracting against your opinion, that's when you start being rude, overtalk us, call us names, and
No,
everything
what'll
else.
happen is you'll be redundant. You'll fucking circle back around on the same thing instead of
But
moving
that's
the conversation forward and then debating, moving the conversation forward, agreeing, disagreement, moving forward. No, then
but
you'll
we're
just
not
you'll
going to
you'll
agree with
circle back
you.
around on bullshit. We're like, yeah, we've already hit that point. Now let's but you women just you don't know how to be that intellectual. Period.
Digger, when it comes to you, intellect is a little sparse. But the point of it is that
Yeah,
you
please get to the point, please, for the
At
love of
what
Christ.
point?
ah
Where's
shut
your
up.
point? I know, dude. An hour later, we're all, dude, that's what Deborah, I'm all day. Make your point, Deborah. And she got all frustrated. It's exact. Make your goddamn point, Yukon.
You're a rude motherfucker.
There it is. Point taken. All right.
Yeah,
Winning.
but he doesn't hide it. He doesn't,
Well, some
cloak
people
it. I
really
mean,
don't
you're
want to.
aware of it. You chose to interact with him, so I don't really see your fucking argument.
I came up here to say hi to Jessica. Jesus
No,
Christ.
you came up here to fucking
Oh, yeah, you're all
let's
important.
argue.
You're
You like
you're after some love, some attention. That's all it is.
exactly.
It's a little bit of attention from Digger. No
Yep,
shame in that. Come on now.
that's right.
Attention. Oh,
It
shit.
was. We know what she came up for.
Well, I'll put it this way. If it was a choice between Digger and talking to Sam in a dumpster, I would talk to Sam in a dumpster because
That,
Digger
that's
is impossible to talk to.
that's not true. That's not true. Because you
Uh-uh.
never gave it a chance. Don't
Jessica.
you know? You got to leave emotion out of it. Just talk based on the facts. Don't get
Well, based on the
emotional. Just talk
facts,
about it.
Right. And that's what libtards do. They'll go straight off
I'm not a
emotions.
fucking
And I go, let's
libtard.
do it.
It's not.
You're a
Yeah, you're a fucking communist, you asshole,
you're a
fascist.
fucking
Yeah, UConn
socialist Marxist
isn't a
commie.
libtard. You got socialists, all a social, a communist and a socialist. A communist is a socialist in a big fucking hurry. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I can see that. And she's definitely that 100%. You
I'm
are
not
that.
anything
You're a
special.
Marxist commie. You're
Oh,
a commie. You're a commie
sure,
socialist.
sure,
You sure are. You
sure, sure.
fucking you turned your back on America 30 years ago.
30
You
years
you have
ago.
nothing ever to say good about
You can
America
never
ever.
actually tell the facts,
You
Digger,
don't.
but whatever.
And you're old enough to know the difference. That's the fucking problem. You're old enough to know what communism is,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
and you don't know. That's
You
startling to
witnessed the
me.
Cold War. You lived through it.
Cold War, Cotton Bob. I wasn't,
You lived through the Cold War.
I don't think so, but whatever. Um, I wasn't
The
exactly.
point is, you know what communism and socialism and
Yeah.
Marxism, and you've seen other countries. You've been around through history. You've
I've
seen
said
that, and
my
and now all
parents.
of a sudden
Jeez.
but you champion for it. You've been
Well, you
championing.
No,
mentioned you mentioned your family's from Hungary. Well, Hungary was deeply rooted in communism, not from
well,
their own
why do you
choice.
think my
Obviously, you
family,
True.
don't
that
know the
family, wound
history,
up in the
you don't
U.S.?
know the facts, but you stand up there, stouting that you do. That's shocking to me. You need to be
Mhm.
aware of the topic. You need to be aware of the history. Otherwise,
I'm
honestly, your
quite
words carry
aware.
no weight, and it's clearly it's very easily to detect.
The thing that gets me about the YouTube and this community, you assume you know another person, but you really don't.
All we have is
No,
what you say, and what you
right.
say is what we have to go on. So here we are.
Yeah, I was
Well,
thank you. So I was like, well, we kind of do because we have years worth of words and people speaking, so you kind of get a feel of kind of.
okay, I'm going to tell you what you don't know, and I keep telling you. But the facts are, I'm anti-military. I'm
Uh-huh.
anti-wars. I believe the government should do something for its people instead of taking.
You're anti-war, but you're pro-fund Ukraine war.
I'm
Right.
against genocide.
Uh-huh. Same thing.
What
I
about
used to.
October? What about October 7th?
I have no
Well,
idea what October
all
7th.
respects, Digger. It didn't start on 7th. You go back before, go on October 6th. But I see your point.
Right. I
I
mean,
used to
that was
be.
kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, and which unleashed all what we're witnessing today.
I used to be 100% for Israel, but it's been reduced down to 30%.
You know what, dude? I was pro-Israel for the longest time, and I'm not quite so pro-Israel no more for different reasons. And one of the main reasons is just because I'm pro-America. Period. Like
Well,
everything to me is secondary at this point. But
Exactly.
what we've witnessed in this country from when so I'm in my 50s. I know a lot of us are in our 50s and 60s and whatever, and we grew up with our grandparents and even great grandparent. Like we know we have 50 and 150-year history in us, right? Is what I'm getting at. And so um seeing looking back from our childhood, looking at our grandparents or even great grandparents and all the history that we know of America, and that's kind of what we can almost live in touch with, right? I mean, that much history, easily 100 years, right? And so I'm just saying we've never witnessed the fuckery that we're at now. And now it's the point where we're done with like everything and everything together. We're like, dude, like we don't get how we can if we're this superpower nation, whatever, how can we be this fucked up is what I'm getting at. And I think Americans are saying that. We're like, dude, we're done with this overtaxation and taking our money and putting it here and not having a say. And like America's finally seeing that and speaking up for that. And so at this point, there is a huge movement called America First movement. We don't care about wars and funding this and all these things. We really want to focus on building us as just a better country for us as ourselves, and then it reverberates across the world. You
but the only
understand?
I
way you're
no no
going to,
I agree with that.
the
But
only way
honestly,
you're going
what
to,
I'm about to say here is not going to be really favored on either side. We're too late in the cycle.
the
Um,
country is
if Trump would have
dissolving
showed up
socially.
maybe in 1990, it would have been a totally different ball game. But we're too far down the path now. Our debt is too high. Our
Yeah.
servicing that debt is to the point now. Something's going to give,
I heard the
and no
debt
one
was
really knows what the black swan event's going to be. But we're looking at an event that here that's going to unwind in ways that no one's really prepared for. And when it happens, there's always going to be blaming everybody. This spans administrations. It isn't a Democrat Republican thing. It comes
no.
Yeah,
down
no,
to
that's true. That
hard
is true. Yeah.
mathematics.
No, it is true. I've seen a bit of economic history through our country and different things through different administrations and economics and throughout the history of our country, and you could see different growths and changes, and now we've been in this trajectory since like you said, late 80s, early 90s, and it's just become and it's snowballed and spiraled, and it's almost out of control, and these trillions of dollars in debts and all these other things. And then not only that, we're also at a cultural issue as well,
Yeah.
which created that. You know what I mean? And so, number one, we're dealing with economic issues with our country, and then
We get. I
so
mean, think of it. Okay, I'll put it. Let's put
yeah,
it in simple terms. Where does wealth come from?
Hard work.
well, it was supposed to come from
Producing, right?
resources, right? Yeah,
Producing, correct?
yeah.
Right. But how big of the population of young folk don't want to work?
That's true.
And that's yeah.
So they grow up, they have kids, they indoctrinate their kids with the same philosophy. The path is not good here. So what happens is, I mean, some people say, well, the pie chart always stays the same. It's just the percent, it gets bigger. The percentages stay the same. I differ. I
Oh,
differ. I think we're hitting.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say
No,
accountability is at a very all-time low per se on that level. So yeah, and then also we've never had so many people that become a marginalized class. I was recently kind of researching, studying some more on that too, and that's also an issue. In so not only do we have low accountability, we have all these classes that become like marginalized, which puts them in a victim. Well, they become victim, which puts them in a marginalized class. So we're dealing with that. And it's a reverberation across um, the globe, I mean, nationally and internationally. But we'll just speak here because it's happened in other countries as well. You know what I
right.
mean?
This
And
is
so,
this
and
this
that's
is
an
this
issue what we're dealing with.
right. It's global, but this is the thing. It comes down to currencies and what their economies, the what kind of shape they're in. We are only the cleaner shirt in the hamper. What happens is this: when this starts falling out, it's already starting in Europe. You in the
Right.
United
Right.
States will be the last to feel it, but we will feel it, and
Yeah.
there's no stopping this.
There's talks of what you're saying. I know what you're talking about, and it is happening all throughout Europe in a social collapse and governmental collapse and stuff. And that is kind of what's going on as well. And it's what's funny is people like us, and even in these other countries that have the same beliefs as us, they got when we were watching what was happening to their countries when they spoke on it, they got called fascist and racist and all these labels that we've been witnessing the last 20 years. But then
Right.
look at the fucking their countries in absolute shambles, and people, the ones that have the same beliefs as us, were speaking on it. They're like, what are you doing? And that's what we're saying about this 4-year border invasion. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can't do this. Oh, what? You just don't like brown people. Oh, you're just fascist. You're like, no, dude, we can't allow 10, 20, 30. I mean, at what point, you know what I'm saying, is too many, and we've already talked that whole thing. But that the point is being labeled by speaking on the obvious. You know what I mean? And that happened all throughout Europe. It's happened here. It happened in Canada, where even Canadian citizens were speaking on what was happening with their immigration and migration, and they got told the same thing. You're not allowed to speak on it because you become racist.
Well, just like
So
any population in any country. I mean, say you have 100% of one population, uh, who actually follows everything and actually really pays attention, not just on personality. I like this guy, I like that guy, but less. I'd probably say less than 10% actually pay attention to all the details within their country about laws, finance, everything like that. That's just it. You got people here distracted by everything else, and then when they wonder why their benefit gets cut, and they're looking at financial ruin and stuff, then they start coming around. But by then you're responding. You're not actually.
right,
hmm
you're not being proactive. You're being reactive at that point. Yeah, which makes sense.
But all these people, I'm just going to say it because a lot of them in the community get a check. There will come a time. You might be lucky if you finish out your life, but there will come a time they will cut, and the cuts will be real because there's no other choice. They can't default, so they're going to have to cut it.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? And what correlates an analogy to that, real quick, is what happened about a year and a half or so ago, where about a year and a half, 2 years ago, when Biden was shipping all the people all around the country, and then about a year and a half into it, you saw the big cities where the protests from the citizens, and this was in New York, Chicago, and some other bigger cities, and these are people of all color ethnicities, where they were protesting. They were protesting against the Biden administration, saying, "What are you doing? Like our social systems are we're pressed over here. Our hospitals, our schools, our resources," right? And that's exactly what was going on. Is that did happen to us. So yeah, eventually that happens, and people speak out. Like you're like, what like, we can only handle so much. And that's the thing, is that The Liberal Party always wants to. So if anybody speaks out
Huh.
against kind of what they're doing,
Well,
you get labeled race. Oh, you're just racist. You're like, no, dude. We're all being pressed right now. What's been
his
going on for our
mhm.
country has not been. Our country's not been moving forward. It's weird how we're such a strong economy, but yet we're struggling somehow. That's very odd.
It's
Well, it
tough.
is odd. Well, this is the thing is, I mean, historically, I'm going to go historically. The Democratic Party has always tried to buy off the support, of the
Yeah,
working class and below working class. But what happened
yeah.
as things go further along here, programs and stuff like that are going to come into question. Which ones get funded, which ones get cut, and stuff. It's going to get dicey. I mean, you can't fund everything. Nobody wants to work, but everybody wants to live a lifestyle that's beyond their means. This has been a long time in coming,
I was
but it's
having real quick.
sure economics.
I was
This
having
this
this
this will fail.
I was having this conversation yesterday, matter of fact, and it was the same thing. And I said, dude, it's weird. Um, there's hundreds of billions going here, 80 billion there, 100 billion, and I go, yeah, our infrastructures, our economy, we're so, I was having this conversation yesterday, and that's kind of where it's kind of bullshit. We're like, we're able to give hundreds of billions or trillions and all these aids and funding and this and that and all these just
Well,
whatever right across the board. Yet we're like economically. I was literally having this conversation yesterday, and it's just like, no, dude, we got to get down to the brass tacks of America. America first. Fuck this war. Fuck this
yeah.
program. Like, not that we don't give anything, but we cut everything across the board except for us. Why cut our social systems? How about we cut all these foreign aids and the shit we give out? Yeah, sorry.
But this is the
The only,
problem.
Yeah.
This is
the
the
only
problem
one,
within the cycle, up and down cycle of the United States. Unfortunately, other countries are not staying still. Okay, now we are brainwashed and taught to, well, we're going to villainize China or villainize Russia or whatever. There always has to be a bad guy, because that's why we need to build the military to buy, to manufacture these weapons to keep the market,
Sure.
the economy going.
Yeah.
But we can never use that. We will never. I mean, if we look, and if you pay attention to stuff, this whole thing about Ukraine has lost over 1.5 million. They're trying to say it's the other way around. You have a country is 10 times your size, 10 times your firepower. They're not going to lose 10 times what you're losing. It's all bullshit. This, I think Trump, you have to understand, everybody thinks Trump, is king. He's not. He's got we have an oligarchy within our United States. We have
Yeah, there's
senators.
something going
But
on there
yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
for
has to
sure.
cater, he has to pan to many different
I've
audiences.
noticed it more now in the second term than the first. And
Hmm.
recently there's some actions that I'm questioning a little bit. But I'm still giving it time. I'm definitely going to give it into the year and a half plus range and whatever. But I agree with
Well,
you. I'm
well,
seeing
he
some fuckery. So yes.
yeah, he has to project strength. He has to present dominance and stuff like that, because it's expected. But you notice like that, the Tomahawks aren't going, because Tomahawk Class D is nuclear capable.
yeah,
You can never do that, dude. Even if it's a tactical nuke, you cannot do that, because I know nobody wants to think Soviet Union or Russia has more nuclear weapons than we do, and their
well, if they're not
navy is
rusty.
more nuclear capable. No, no, no. You're stuck back in the Soviet Union. This is totally different. I follow this stuff. I interact with it. Look, this isn't flip flops in the desert. Okay, this is a pure country.
Yeah.
Who in the
Okay,
hell
this is a
wears
pure
flip
country.
flops anyways? Russia has a really bad economy at the present, and I don't think they could
No,
even. I mean,
no,
I think
no,
they're
no,
running
because
out of
you're
funds
you're
even with
you're
the
you're pulling
Ukraine.
off. You're pulling your shit off of CNN or whatever.
I
You
don't
need to
watch that
breach out.
shit.
You got to breach outside the United States media. Otherwise, you're never going to know the truth about anything.
I'm sure
That's a
that they got
that's a
something
I
tip
going
do.
for you.
on.
Never mind.
I'm
Never
no,
mind.
I'm agreeing with
No
the
matter what I
Pansy. Yeah.
say, I'm wrong. So what's the point?
No, I think
To
that they
answer,
probably
At
have
least,
something
at least
reserved.
that's soaking in, Yukon. At least that's soaking in.
whatever. To answer Chandelier, Muslims has always lived in Dearborn. I have not kept on what's going in Dearborn. I don't live anywhere near it, and no, I cannot read Arabic, and I don't live in assisted living. There, okay, go on, guys.
I put it in a video maybe a year and a half ago. I got to be careful here. One of my children is in the military. Well, they both are, but one of them, he was overseas. He was in Ukraine, training Ukraine, or not in Ukraine. I'm sorry. He was in Poland. He was training Ukrainians. And they're getting fucked up. I mean, they're getting fucked up on a big scale.
Wow.
To the point that they're going to have a hard time maintaining their density of population. There's going to be problems.
Wow.
It's a big fucking deal.
I believe that to a certain degree, absolutely. Because I actually well, about 2 years ago, year now, 2 years ago, maybe, I met a handful of fucking, what do you call it, people that came from Ukraine that got flown out of Ukraine because of the war, and they were cool as fuck, and they spoke pretty deep. Like you could have converse. I mean,
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't
oh
speak
yeah.
perfect English, but they could speak, and they were pretty cool. But yeah, I could see what you're saying, where either ones were dying or other ones were, what do they call it, not defect, but where you like something's going on, you're allowed to leave your country or whatever. And
No, no, yeah. Not until it recently that Zelensky lifted the ban on 18s being able to leave the country because he knew if he enforced that, that would be his downfall.
well, it would
But
have, but like I
they
said,
did have to pass. They did have to pass
okay.
the law. They passed the law letting 60-year-olds and older go in there because listen, they've got so many mercs in there, mercenaries from a lot of Poland's got killed. You got a lot of Brazilians in there. You got a South Americans. They're going through all of that.
And you know what's
They are
funny, dude?
fucked. They're fucked.
Yeah, like the mercenaries and the one that went to help, they were the ones that like saw the media shit and they came from all these other countries, think they were joining the fight and went in and just basically got slaughtered. And I could see that. And
Well, and
instead of negotiating like Zelensky and they should have done, they let NATO push him into this thing, and then US funded it, and US fucking funded the US funding continued this war longer than it needed to be and cost
this
lives.
this
Well, if
goes
you want
back,
to
and
talk
not
about
blaming Obama,
state
but this goes back to
funding,
Obama.
why
Okay.
is the state still funding Israel?
We don't support that either. I
Oh,
don't like that
bullshit.
either. So don't think that
Sugar,
I
I was
don't
trying
support
to.
U.S. fucking
Look,
funding
look.
Israel.
I was.
The foreign policy of the United States is set, and it spans administrations. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
if Trump's
that's
in there,
true.
Biden's in there, or
United States
Obama's in
has
there.
always
The foreign
funded
policy of the
Israel
United
from the
States is dictated
beginning.
That
on
makes sense.
people that span administrations.
Yeah,
If you look back on history, it's pretty clear.
that makes sense. Yeah, and you're right about
When
that because
Israel became
ever
a
since I was born, I've heard
uh,
about this Palestinian Israel thing and the whatever, like pretty
yes,
much my whole life. So this has been, like you said, going on for decades to
Well, the
administrations.
whole thing
it's
about
been
Israel,
going on for
there are a
centuries
watchdog
between
in the Middle East.
Israel and
At the times it was
Palestine.
back in '48, when the Nakba, if you know history, the Nakba, you had Churchill and you had fucking uh, um, not Roosevelt, but Truman. They worked the fucking. I mean, if you go back, Google up Truman regarding Palestine and all that. They fuck up and tell you right then and there. As over time, of course, the story changes.
Ever
But
since Israel became a state, the United States has always been behind Israel's back and
well,
funding.
there are fucking attack dog in the Middle East. They served a purpose, but what happens now is it's risky because they could pull us into something that we're
Right,
overstretched.
right.
We're
And here's
overstretched.
the
We
deal.
can't.
They're also saying that Israel might have pushed too far and whatever, and that if we back out of any way, that Israel be in a position they've never been in their history. So
Israel's in a bad position.
they're on the verge of that. So I'm agreeing with what
Well,
Penny said. So
you've
yeah,
got Israel, which is a country originally roughly 14 million, but that's not all.
right.
Not all Israelis. I mean, our Jewish. You've got Arabs in there. You've got other sects. The thing is, like 1.5 million has left Israel when they could. And plus they're not divulging casualty reports. They're getting bled. They're getting bled, but they know that right
Hamas
now,
started it.
if we got to do all they want to, well, they're looking at the greater Israels with the, from the river to the sea. The problem of it is they bit off. They're not strong enough to pull that off. They're not
No.
strong enough. It's too much. They bit off
Yeah,
way too
without
much.
right, without US intervention, dude, they're decimated. They're fucking done. And that's
And
and
without
so
our
yeah,
destroyers, without our destroyers and all that, taking down those missiles from Iran and stuff, which we were running out of ammunition. We only produced those missiles in small quantities. You know, you're trying to shoot down, something that might have cost $10,000, $20,000, but you're trying to shoot it down with,
Yes,
$2 to $4 million missile, and you don't just fire one of them. You fire two or three to make sure you get it
after
down.
that.
This is mathematical. We can't do it. We
right.
can't do it.
Jessica, you're a brat. You kind
Yeah,
of.
no. And I'm agreeing completely with Panji. It's very touchy at this time. I'm not deep in it like that, but I do pay attention to a certain degree. And I know I was watching a podcast recently where it was kind of being discussed about the issue that Israel's dealing with. That they are in a position almost that they've never been quite put in, at least in recent times. To where if there is no U.S. Uh,
Well, they
backing
can't do any. They
and
can't do anything on their own. Nothing of
yeah,
any scale.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
they depend just on the Iran. They depend on our refuelers just to do it. They don't have refuelers. I mean,
yeah,
you
totally.
don't go
No,
into
no, they
Iran, but you refuel when you skirt the edge of Iran while you launch your shit. You never actually go into their airspace. But what I'm saying is they can't do any of that without our support. You know,
right.
uh,
Yeah.
And that's the problem is that, so no, you're right. 50, 60 years ago, they did serve their purpose on that. But then now they're
I'm
and like you
I'm
said,
sorry. Is Yukon still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
no, but
listening.
they've been dragging us into this shit, and here's the issue though, we're in a predicament here in America, okay? Meaning like Americans are really we're at this turning point in America, and at this point in America where we're people are saying, we're tired of all this global intervention and all this other BS we're
Yeah.
dealing with. Like we really need to focus on ourselves as a country on all these different levels, and I think that's a
Well,
huge there's a lot of
this,
people in
this
America are leading towards that at this point. I
well,
know
well,
that that's a
well,
talking thing.
okay. Just like in any situation, or as an example, let's bring it to something that people can actually understand. Say you got this friend. This friend, they never do the right things, what have you, whatever. It's not until they're fucking down and out on the street and shit it actually dawns on them. Then it's real. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I gotta change
That's
my
called rock
behavior.
bottom.
But
Sometimes it takes rock
unfortunately,
bottom. Yeah,
yeah, but within the United States, and I'm not, I'm just telling the truth. Yes, Trump has done a lot of deals, but none of those deals have been finalized. And a lot of them countries know that they can stall, kick rocks down the road for a couple of years until somebody's out of office and just say, well, we're not going to do that. You know,
100%, 100%. Yeah, I agree with you because I was thinking the same thing, almost where like because they're talking about this as some global thing and some big thing where he got the peace deal done. And like I was thinking, well, don't count your chickens before they're hatched because things could happen in the next
but
couple years and then it's right back to their bullshit and then
yeah,
all this
but I
peace
mean,
talk. So
but
yeah, you know,
the thing that gets me is and like I said, I mean, Trump's a showman, showmanship, and he's got to talk, positive everything. You never mention anything negative. It's always positive. But what
that's
happens, that
true.
sets people up to thinking everything is good, and it's not.
That's
It's
true.
not. But that's I guess what you could say my criticism is.
I think you're right about that. I think sometimes America needs a little tough love. Hey, this is what's going on. This is what's going on, and it's going to take a little while. These moves we're making are what are going to. But you're right. He always it's preaching positive, positive, and when it's not positive, you're kind of looking in like, hey, what talking about. Like
Yeah,
prices of things are still high, or certain things, or
any
he was
kind of
supposed to, yeah.
any kind of business you accentuate the positive, you never mention the negative. I get
Right,
it.
but when I'm saying when it's not working, that's when we start questioning, like, hey, we're not supposed to be in wars. Hey, I thought groceries supposed to be cheaper. That's when we give it time. But now
Well,
we're Now we're like, okay, eventually we're waiting for results. Like I said
Yeah,
earlier,
I mean,
I'm giving it 18 to 24 months. Let's at least give it a year and a half into the
oh yeah,
second
yeah,
year,
yeah. I mean,
and then we'll see how the
yeah.
changes
Well,
implement. So
I waged my way. I bet my money either way. There's no way I can win on the. No way I could lose. Excuse me. No way I can lose on it. But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, honestly, I mean, Venezuela, we're not down there for the drugs. Come on, and then
okay,
oil. We're there for the fucking oil.
of course,
I mean,
for
so
sure.
they just it's stuff like that.
I
Uh,
haven't been
But
paying
you got
attention to
people
that.
on, you got people believing it. That blows my fucking mind how stupid people are.
So that's one thing I haven't been paying attention to. So I heard that we shooting some boats. I think that were coming out of there. Couple other things or whatever, but
You know,
I haven't gone down that whole thing. And to be honest,
at that,
I haven't
yeah,
been paying
look
complete
at that
attention.
level, you're not going to make, a boat here, a boat there. That's nothing. You know,
Hmm.
if we go in now, this is the problem. Venezuela has about unofficially about 4.5 million militia. Now, I don't know enough about that region. I can't really whatever. So as far as their competency levels, I can't really comment. They do have F-16s, and yes, F-16s is older. But if they have any anti-ship missiles, we could lose assets here. We got about 10,000 people down there regarding either ship along with a marine brigade as far as amphibious attack. But if it we and the other day what he gave the CIA authorization to what look they've already been in there for a couple of years. If they're going to do anything, they're going to try to blow him up or blow up the upper echelon. We do not want to invade there. Yeah, it'll probably melt away pretty quick, but if we lose a ship, that would be a bad deal. It's for the whole world to see.
yeah. Well, if America wants to be America first, they can go back to being isolationist, and then they'll be America first.
Well, Yukon, do you even know what the Monroe Doctrine is?
Yeah, vaguely.
Okay.
I
That's what I'm
mean,
saying is most people don't know the history of the United States. It's safe for us to fuck within our own region, but we've got too many pokers in the fire. We got too many things going
and
on.
that's America's fault. They shouldn't have all the pokers in the fire, but they got to be involved with the whole global community.
And we don't produce, we produce boutique weapons, really expensive and very, very few of them, you know. And we're never going to fight China. We couldn't. That'd be into the
No,
West. It'd be over. I mean, we're done.
at the end
And
of
a
a
lot of
lot
people,
of
oh, that's
countries.
bullshit, whatever. Honestly, you don't really have an idea of the capabilities of these countries.
China is, well, I would say China's the ultimate threat to the U.S. and any other country involved.
Honestly, who does China fuck with outside their border? Who? They go
Nobody.
into these countries, they pay money to build up the infrastructure, you know. They're trying to do it on a friendly basis. There always has to be a bad guy. And we're pumping a trillion into defense. But the thing of it is that trillion you can't maintain that. Our F thirty
Well,
five, that's a piece of shit. The B 2. I know something about the B 2 bomber. Okay, that's old tech. Flying. That's all
Yeah.
for show, but that's local show for local consumption. They got to believe the American. We need to tread lightly and quit threatening people because
well,
when the threat does come, it's not going to be where you think it's going to come from.
when it comes to other countries being powerful as the states, I would say that China will be the new power country.
Well,
The
yeah,
United States will recede. China can whip ass, slaughter, and put a
well
big
look.
crater in the United States
Well,
before anybody thought about it.
everybody knows America from your lifetime within America. I get that,
Oh,
but you
geez.
need to look at everything. You need to look at
I'm
everything on a
saying
much
for
bigger
today.
cycle than that. Countries they peak, they have to decline. and then they might repeat again. At one time, you had what? Um, oh my God, my mind's not Spain, but what was the other one? Small country, speak Spanish or Portuguese. Thank you, Portuguese. At one time, a small country ruled a lot. It didn't last forever, but do they go out gracefully or do they go out, in a cloud of smoke? That's the
Yeah.
real fucking concern I have.
My
We're going to
stuff is not
decline.
back in the
Your,
day
your standard
stuff.
your standard living's going to decline. It's going to
It already,
happen.
dude, it
But
already
but
started
but
fucking 2 decades
after
ago, and I noticed that
after
here.
after a couple of generations, when we decide to actually build shit here again and make stuff, we can probably
Yeah.
reemerge. But we are going to go down. It's just how we go down. That's the big thing.
The worst problem is that United States doesn't own the companies that's in United States, not the factories, not the pharmaceuticals. It's the corporation's fault for selling off
No, it isn't Yukon. It's your Congress that made those laws possible for them to move that shit
companies
over
want
there.
profit.
Get it right. We were sold out from our own fucking elected officials. They
Yeah,
line their pockets thinking the ride was going to last forever. Well, we're at the end of the game, and no one looks back and see what all made that possible.
yeah.
Bunch of greedy people that don't have anything in common with you, but they don't know your troubles or whatever. They live in a life that's beyond your reach. As soon as you start getting that through your head, it starts getting clearer.
First off, I can tell you some of the countries that have invested in the United States because the shareholders want their little dibs. Oh, now where are we going here? Well, digger left, Panja left. Huh. All I'm going to say, if you want America first, shut the doors on all the other countries because that's the only way you're going to get it. And then good luck. So I guess I'll go too. Talk to you later, Jessica.